chat. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, chat. How are we doing on this fine Sunday morning? How's everybody doing? We're back again with another freaking stream, guys. Another stream. Back at it. Back at the old lab again. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Or morning? It's probably morning for some of you guys. It's not morning for me, but, you know, I think it's respectful to say good morning to people. Like Bunny Production says, the choices that make that me make afterwards. Good start to the stream. The choices that we make afterwards is what does. Lamau bruh is still doing the same crap. Yep. Well, that's why I put it as the thumbnail, because I thought you guys would get a kick out of that shit. It's pretty good. It's pretty funny. How many times do I gotta teach you this lesson, old man? Literally the anthem to EDP. Leave EDP alone, guys. Levi, if you keep trying, maybe one day you'll succeed, buddy. Never, Levi. Lol, cringe quote and can't even use the right grammar. It's afterwards, not afterward. What a literate moron. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like it's an accurate quote to like how you should treat mistakes in life. But the thing is, though, it doesn't apply to him. Why is he saying it as if it applies to him? It does not apply to him. Also, EDP constantly made the wrong choices afterwards. Exactly. I'm glad you guys saw the hypocrisy and kind of the humorous nature of that fucking tweet, bro. We will slander EP until he's gone. Hey, man, I don't think it's slandering if it's true, though. Hell, Levi. Congrats on 3K subs. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. It was just like all of a sudden my KSI meme post of whatever, the pair of kings or whatever, started blowing up again. So like I got like 40 subscribers in like 2 days, which is crazy. But yeah, we're at 3K subs. 3K subs, guys, which is pretty crazy. I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet, but you know, it's got to be special. You know what I mean? EDP leave kids alone. We leave him alone. Simple. Well, it's not even like that anymore. I want to see him go to jail because he's like never gonna leave kids alone, man. That's the thing. It's like and the thing is though, it's not like he ever left kids alone though. He's been doing the same shit to this day. Man, Snow White is really doing bad at the box office. The theaters are empty. Yeah, I kind of expected as much. Like, I feel like, first of all, the marketing around it was fucking shit. I barely saw any trailers. Second of all, Rachel Zegler did a terrible job trying to promote it. She was like, you'd never give her a mic. She's so fucking shit. And then on top of that, I think everyone's just tired of these Disney remakes. We got two now. Two in the span of like a couple months. We got the, what was it, the Lion King 2 remake or whatever the fuck. Like, Anushi comes into the chat and says, hey, yo, what up, Anushi? Destructor's here too. What up, Destructor? How you guys doing? Have you seen the news from West Virginia? I have not. What's going on in West Virginia? West Virginia. Mountain Mama. What's going on over there? Good old West Virginia. Do people talk like that in West Virginia? Or am I just being like hella racist? So what happened with EDP? Not much, man. If you're like talking about like the video I made, apparently a couple people were like rumoring or like spreading false information that he apparently was fighting Jidion in a boxing fight, which is just like 100% like factually not true. Disney in 2025. Yeah, dude. Imagine Disney actually taking moments to make like brand new animations that are actually good and people like, instead of making these like shit remakes that no one actually cares about. I mean, if something's good, keep it there. You know what I mean? Unless you're planning on making it better, which good luck with those old classic Disney cartoons. Also, Dustin Nunn got his diploma from Taco Bell. What are the things you want to see in GTA 6? Obviously, like I'm a big like story guy. So like I really want a good story, like as good as GTA 5, if not better. So that's like the first thing. And obviously I want more like realistic environments. I think like that's the big thing with me is like I want a good story and I want the game to feel real. You know what I mean? Like to a certain extent, right? Obviously video games are meant to like escape reality or whatever. But when it comes to GTA, I want it to be like every time you interact with an NPC, it's like different or like, you know, I don't know. There's a lot I want from GTA 6, and I feel like they're going to do it, hopefully, because I feel like Rockstar has never really let me down in terms of video games. Oh, bless me. Aside from, like, the remakes they made. But that wasn't even them. That was, like, some shitty company, some mobile game company that they got to like make it for them. So I don't know. I'm just expecting a good game, I guess. I guess that's what I'm expecting. They granted a bill. They granted a bill to allow body checks on children without parent consent when like hockey. At least EDP's channel is gone. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure his new channel's gone too. Like I tried looking it the other day and I can't find it, so I don't know. Maybe YouTube. Well, he got banned again. Where is he? Yeah, I'm assuming so. He's on Cameo, bro. Like if you guys want to know where like EDP is, he's on Cameo. That's like where he's posting the most. Like he's posted on Twitter, but it's like the most generic, like "Good morning, guys," or like "Woe is me. I made mistakes, but I've changed," which isn't even fucking true. Stand ready for my arrival, worm. Jesus H. Christ, Republicans allowing body checks makes me feel unsafe. His new channel is gone. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I think his new channel is like completely gone actually, so which is good. Me personally hope they keep the NPC interactions from Red Dead Redemption 2. Psst. Sorry about that. My cat was trying to eat something. I don't even have food out here. What the fuck? Anyways, interaction from Red Dead. Yeah, I really hope I really hope they keep some of the same systems from Red Dead. Like, I feel like the death animations and stuff and just the gunplay in general in Red Dead was like really good. Like you shoot someone in the leg and they like grab their leg and you shoot a gun out of their hand. I really hope they keep that for GTA 6. I guess we'll see. It's coming up, man. We're in it's in the third quarter of the year. Psst. Hold on, one second, guys, 1 second. What the fuck are you doing? What are you getting at? A sock? Really? Brother. Get a cat, they said. It's a stress reliever, they said. Anyways. I checked my recent video and it's gone yet. My favorite quote from Invincible Season 3. Think, Mark, think. No, that was like, what, Season 2? I don't really watch The Invincibles. I'm going to reroll with you guys. Like in gendered spaces, teachers and doctors are allowed to check to make sure a child isn't trans without asking parents. Oh, that's kind of weird. What does that even? So what? Because they're like banning trans shit. They're like, yeah, take your willies out so we can check. That's fucking weird. That's weird, bro. Did you see the video about Dimitri from The Professional? If so, what's your thoughts? I have not seen that. But I really hope it isn't like the weapons in Red Dead Redemption 2 where you have to pull them out of your horse or car or whatever. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be like that. I think in Red Dead it made sense because it's more realistic, and I think Red Dead wasn't trying to go kind of for the wacky GTA nature where you can pull a fucking minigun out of your ass. But, that being said, I feel like they're definitely not going to include that because that was more for like the Western stuff, and you can have like a gun on your horse saddle and shit. Hey, Plube, what up, Lobster baby? How we doing? Cat, yes, cats will be cats, exactly. Cats will be cats, bro. Sadly, my slime cat video, which got me 15K views, got taken down today for child safety. Wait, seriously? Wait, what was the slime cat video? What was that? Was that like a YouTube channel for child? That's crazy, bro. Dogs are the cure to depression. Oh no, it's not. And you sorry. Oh no, it's not. And you only have one. Yeah, facts. Life will be messed up for real. Oh, and no more flying bikes. If I get bombed by an oppressor Mark III, I'm uninstalling the game. Yeah, dude, that shit was annoying, dude. I remember like playing like the back when GTA 6 or GTA 5 online was like peak, and like everyone had the fucking Mark III fucking flying bikes, and they're just like bombing every time you fucking drove anywhere. And it's like that shit was annoying. Obviously, you can turn on passive, but I'm like, I feel like a little pussy when I turn on passive. But at the same time, they make such OP shit, which yeah, sure, fine, right? Like add tanks to your online. Sure, the more chaos, the better. That's what GTA is known for, is like the chaos nature of it. But like, fuck me, if you're like just starting and you're like in a public lobby, you're gonna get blown up so much, and you're gonna get hackers with like tanks that you can't even battle, like attacking you. Came to a point where I literally spent money just to get like a like armored vehicle just so I can drive to and from places. It was a channel that was made for YouTube Kids. Wait, yeah, YouTube, dude, YouTube goes after YouTube like kids. If you ever make a video about YouTube Kids, YouTube always goes after you. It's so fucking annoying. It's like, brother, like, you guys need to fix the problem then. Like don't take down my video for bringing attention to it. Take down the channel that I'm fucking talking about, and then I'll take down my video. Like, For what I can tell from the story, GTA 6 will be a Bonnie and Clyde story. Yeah, that's what I heard, man. Like, what? Like, you got to think, what are they gonna do, right? Like, they already did kind of the heist shit. Which, to be fair, that GTA's always been kind of about the heisty stuff. But like, they did the heist stuff in GTA 5, which was really well done. Michael, Trevor, all of them, like it was good. But then it's like they can't really do they can't really do the heist shit again. Like they're probably gonna do a little bit, but I feel like the next step would be like a Bonnie and Clyde kind of storyline where you got two kind of outcasts here, trying to make a way in the world by like doing criminal shit. I think it's gonna be a good story, bro. By the way, bro, I lost 10 pounds. Hell yeah, W's in chat for Black Cyan. That's crazy. Good job, man. I mean, I'm not dissing the Oppressor Mark 1. The Mark 1 is fun as hell. Kind of like the gliding on the Mark 2 is good for grinding money, but damn, the Oppressor is annoying. Yeah, dude. As soon as I hear the beep, 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 I'm like, yeah. Yeah, dude. It's just like, it's so annoying too, bro, because they talk so much shit. Like, if you find like, the GTA 6 5 online experiences, like literally you'll get blown up. You're like a level 10, you get blow up in your like new car that you just somehow grinded to get, and you got enough money to get it. And then all of a sudden some fucking level 700 who like hacked in a bunch of money blows you up, messages you in the fucking game, sends you a text, says L noob or some shit. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like, but then as soon as they go to fight you man on man, they suck. It's hilarious. Darius Explains says, is EDP documentary ever freaking coming out? Goddamn. I mean, I think so. I'm under the impression that it is coming out eventually. I don't know, maybe it'll be next month, maybe the month after. I'm assuming it's going to come out before April. That's just my assumption. I'm not involved in it. I don't have fucking Mike Clum's itinerary. I don't know what he's doing. But I feel like it's definitely going to be coming out within the next couple months, hopefully. So, I mean, we could probably expect a trailer pretty soon. But yeah, I will agree. It feels like it's been in fucking development forever. Like, I have a cat. He's 8 months, and he's showing a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it's just kind of how it is. Anushi with the big $2 dono. What do you think about Jenna Tills? I don't know who Jenna Tills is. I appreciate the $2. I'm going to look that shit up right now. Jenna Tills. Sounds like some washed-up YouTuber. Am I wrong? Am I wrong, chat? Jenna Tills. Who the fuck is Jenna Tills? Instagram? Jenna Tills. Negative mistakes and accountability. A Jenna Tills apology. This was back in what, 2023? She like a TikToker? A washed up TikToker? TikToker? I don't know why I say that shit like that. Put the Strongbird and Toreador in the Ruiner are great counters for the Oppressor. Keep that in mind. Yeah, but that shit's kind of expensive. Like, I think even the Ruiner, I think, is like $250,000, which I guess isn't that much, but like, I feel like I shouldn't have to spend money just to keep myself safe from being bombed. Can you imagine the Saints Row reboot came out the same year as GTA 6? Dude, if the Saints Row reboot sucked already and did like terrible enough for the company to shut down, imagine if they did release it around GTA. I feel like it would just be even worse, bro. Like, I don't even know what they're thinking about, like, the fucking reboot. That was like such a bad business decision. They took like all the fun shit out of Saints Row. Can you imagine Saints? Oh, sorry, I already read that. Do you know Danganronpa? You mean the video game? Dude, I can't fucking speak. What is that? It's Japanese. Dang it, Grandpa. I do know about it. I played like a little bit of one of them. I didn't really enjoy it too much. I know it's from I think it's from a pretty funny meme. I remember seeing a meme that has to do with like that shit, which is I don't know, maybe I'll find it and show it on stream later. Exactly. When I bombed them off the Oppressor and the sticky bomb glitch, or get one of my rocket cars or another Oppressor, invite them on the ground, they are complete and utter ass. Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, it happens every single time. Like, it's because they hack it a bunch of money, or they just like somehow get all the vehicles, and then they just like fucking attack you. But as soon as they're on the ground, or it's like an even playing field, they suck. They're so bad, bro. Will the EDP doc live up to the hype? I mean, that's a really good question, considering the fact that there's not really hype in terms of like publicity. The only people who really know about it is like us, and like some people on Twitter probably forgot about it because of, it was talked about a year ago. They probably long forgot. So like, in terms of the hype for us, I mean, I'm expecting it to live up to that, because I have like high hopes, but I don't have like the highest hopes. I know it's not going to be like fucking groundbreaking. I mean, I would hope it would be, but I don't think it is going to be. But like, I don't know. I hope it lives up to the hype, I guess, in terms of the hype of that we have going on. But I mean, I don't know. Like maybe EDP says some crazy shit. I know I'm gonna make a bunch of content about it. That's what I'm hyped about, is being able to like talk about it and tell you guys how I feel about it and like live stream it and shit. So like I'm like that's obviously gonna be good for me. But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of hyped for it, I guess. Even if it's shit, I'm still gonna talk about it, I guess. I feel like that gives me even more of a reason. Made you say genitals? Whatever, man. Whatever. You guys are so fucking immature. Oh my god, Plubia said penis. Oh. Dude, you guys got issues, bro. I mean, some of them are good on the ground, but like most of them are just ass. Yeah, I mean, the dudes you can tell actually grinded for the money and they're like actually competent in the game. Yeah, they'll probably fuck you up with like their guns. But like from my experience, when you get them out of their fucking Mark III or their Mark II or whatever, they're like completely, utterly useless on the ground, and they just have to keep calling their OP vehicles to fight you. It's so sad. Honestly, just grind the contract or the Cairo Prico a couple of times. You'll get millions in a couple hours. Yeah, I kind of learned somewhat of a grammar. I like the way grammar. What the fuck am I talking about? I learned some of the grind where I like kept doing the Cluckenbell heist. You know, you can do that like multiple times. Like it takes like an hour and a half to complete it full, and it's kind of like a grind. But like you know, it's like one of those things where I just kept doing that, and then I unlocked the arcade so I could do the diamond heist. So I did the diamond heist a couple times, and that one's, you know, dang it, Grandpa, nice try. Yeah, whatever, man, whatever. That's what it's called, right? Dang it, Grandpa. Whatever, dude. Also, your nightclub, you can get 50K every hour in passive income. It's very useful to have, and I use it for my motorcycle club business. Yeah, the nightclub's actually like one of the only businesses I don't have, which is pretty crazy to say, considering the fact that it's like the only one that gives you passively income. So, do you hear Jidion called out August the Duck for calling him out? Yeah, I saw that whole entire drama. I'm probably not going to talk about it just because it's like kind of pointless. But yeah, I heard about all that shit. I mean, it was kind of. I feel like August the Duck kind of turned tail a little bit. I feel like he should have pressed Jidion a little bit more. But you know, I think it's brave for August to call Jidion out, especially since his fans are fucking utterly and like unreportably fucking retarded. Like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with his fan base. They're like some of the dumbest people. Like, oh, you have concerns about predator catching and kind of the legit nature of it and how, you know, they don't always get the predator arrested. Yeah, you must be a predator then. If you don't like hamburgers, you must be a vegan, because that's how logic works. It's fucking so dumb, dude. What's the drama, dude? Dude, we're just chilling, hanging out, having a good time. We'll talk about anything, man. You guys need to start bringing the drama to me. I know you guys come to me for the drama, but you guys need to start bringing the drama to me, right? We're gonna turn this into like a Penguin Zero stream where you guys just recommend shit for me to look at, because it's like I come in kind of blind in these streams. I don't know anything to talk about. I kind of just wing it with you guys. I'm like, fuck it, I have nothing planned. Let me just talk and yap, and maybe you guys will interject and actually get me to talk about shit that actually matters. Oh my god, dude. Especially a sniper rifle is not fair fighting me with a sniper rifle in GTA. I have perfected it. Yeah, dude. I feel like the sniping kind of has a high skill gap. I feel like once you understand it, though, you get it, and you can like usually hit people pretty consistently. Yo, you should check out Discord DMs after stream. For sure, man. Why, you message me? Message me on Discord? Oh, and also rocket spamming, that is hilarious. And when you get sweaty and spam rockets and I just pick them off with a sniper rifle, I can't help but to talk trash. GTA brings out the toxic. I mean, I think that's what GTA 6 or GTA 5 Online was meant to be, to just bring out the toxicity. Hopefully the EDP doc brings down Jidion. We'll see. I mean, Kayla says some shit. So, and I think Kayla's also planning on doing something soon. So I'm not going to like talk much. Obviously, if you guys are in the Discord, you know what I'm talking about. But, you know, I feel like Kayla is going to be coming out with a bomb soon when it comes to Jidion. So, you know, shit kind of goes in place, man. So, yeah. Cookies, spelled like that way. Yo, what up? Welcome to the stream. And speaking of the motorcycle club, I am the vice president of the Booty Bandits. Dude, hell yeah. I'm about to say a little reference that maybe some of you guys are getting, but my motorcycle club in GTA 5 is called the Bare Minimum Bandits. Some of you guys will get that reference, some of you guys won't, and it's okay. Were you going to cover any of the Johnny Somali stuff? I don't think so. I feel like I feel like that shit's been done to death, and it's like, dude's going to jail anyway, so who really cares? Like, I don't know. Like, usually when it comes to like newsworthy stuff, I don't really talk about it. Like, sometimes I will, but I don't know. I feel like that's just like even for like a slop channel like mine, I feel like that's just such easy pickings to just do a video on Johnny Somali and just cover the court proceedings. Well, I'm Alex responded. According to the evidence, him and Alice both shared. They're both just shitty and abusive people. Yeah, I looked into that too. I mean, oh no, man, that's one of those cases where it's like it's almost easier to deal with the drama where it's like it's one-sided, where you have like one person abusing the other, because it's like you have a clear situation there and you have a clear enemy and you can kind of like talk about it or have certain feelings. But when you find out they're both kind of abusing each other and like being shitty towards each other, it's like, okay, who do we get mad at then? Both of them? Like it's like, so they're both shitty. While we first start that I'm Alex. Like, don't get me wrong, then they're both shitty, right? Like that's what it comes down to. I think I'm Alex still deserves to be canceled, and I think the girls still deserve to cancel, at least after what I saw in the evidence. I don't know, dude. It's just two shitty people. I DM'd you to be part in a video of mine down the line. That's all I'll say. Okay, yeah, for sure, for sure. What happened with the FBI thing, like the EDP investigation, if that's what you're talking about? I'm not sure what's going on with that. I kind of stopped asking Kayla about that because it's like kind of not my business. But the last time I checked, like a year ago, I think was my last thing. Is she got that letter from the DOJ, and I think that's like all I know so far. But Kayla's probably going to come out with a video talking about it and talking about her experience with it if she's legally allowed to. So there's a YouTuber who has 3 million subscribers and charged for attempted murder. Yeah, I heard about that too. What's his name? The real estate vlogger guy. Yeah, he apparently tried to run over a cop after like putting them on a high-speed chase. Like, it's fucking crazy. We can look into that if you guys want to, but I've already like looked into it. So if you guys want to look into it, we can pull up an article here. But yeah, some fucking guy, I forget his name, but like some guy, he like ran from the cops. He got like a DWI, driving while intoxicated, like a week before, and then the police tried to pull him over again. He tried to like run away, and then he ended up almost getting hit. And then you think that's where the story ends. But then I guess like during the court proceedings, he was like having this like schizophrenic episode, saying how like corrupt the police are and how he's not in trouble, even though it's like they pulled him out of his car. I think that's pretty guilty if you ask me. Especially my sniper rifle. I got a Mark II sniper rifle with an extended clip and the thermal scope. It literally can take out anybody one shot who isn't using BST or body armor. Yeah, I think it should be one shot in the head anyways. I think it's stupid. It's like, oh, you got a helmet on. It's like, yeah, but that's not stopping a fucking, what's supposed to be like a 50 cal sniper rifle. Levi with the $25. No W's, guys. Bro, EDP is guilty. I'm so sorry. You're cool. I watched Kayla's video and it's so disgusting. Forgive me. Bro, what the fuck, man? Yo, chat, didn't I predict this shit, chat? Yo, chat, real talk, didn't I predict this shit? Yo, why are you turning? Why, dude? Oh, dude, go back when you were being fun, when you were like defending EDP. That shit was fun because it's like that shit gave me content, bro. Just kidding. I mean, if you're honest about it, that's great. You realize that. I feel like it shouldn't have taken a YouTube channel with 3,000 subscribers to show you the way. But I mean, if that's true, I mean, that's great. I'm glad that you came to your senses and realized that EDP is a disgusting monster. But I mean, like, I don't know, W's in chat, I guess. Dude, I'm fucking confused right now. I'm like in a Black Mirror episode. W's in chat, which is weird because at the start of the stream you said leave EDP alone. So like, I'm whatever, man. You're doing more flip flopping than fucking the Star Wars series, okay? Like fucking becoming a Jedi, becoming a Sith, whatever, man. But yeah, $25. Thank you, I guess. Yeah, I was thinking that when the I'm Alex stuff first came out, both of them are toxic people. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, it doesn't seem like one of them was more abusive than the other. They're both just shitty people and they both deserve to be judged for it, I guess, is the term for it. It's not just as one-sided as it seemed at the start. The DOJ is slow to prosecute everything. That's why Trump got reelected and EDP is still running free. I mean, we'll see, man. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I know the FBI take their time, right? I get it. And the FBI are 100% reliable, right? I'm not some bootlicker. I criticize the cops as much as the next person, but like, I don't know, man. I feel like if EDP doesn't get arrested or the FBI don't pursue this whole entire thing, I think that's such a flop just because of all the evidence Kayla gave them. Like, it's such damning evidence. Like, you don't get any it's not like it was just a couple DMs of like an unverified number. He sent her video recordings. He literally sent her a face recording, a recording of his fucking face saying, if you tell anybody about us or set me up, I'm going to kill you. It's like, how is that not something that they immediately go, okay, yeah, we got to bust this guy, right? Like, I feel like that's pretty fucking damning, but I don't know. What's up, Bloop? It's your boy, Ended at Prison 445. Welcome to the stream, Monsieur 445. Oh my God, you guys are crazy. Levi turning face? I guess so. I don't know, man. It's a fucking my life's a roller coaster, bro. You say I am Alex's response? I did. Levi turning face? I guess so. Big news here, guys. Big news. Put it on the fucking billboards. So I don't know if you heard of this YouTuber named Yankee Otaku, but he's called out EDP before. Even at one point, EDP made a roast video of him back in 2023. I've not heard of this guy. What's his name? Yankee Otaku. Or so I'm assuming he's like American. So what's new right now? Just got off work, dude. We're just chilling, man. Having a vibe. Sunday night, dude. Sunday morning. I guess I started the stream by saying good morning. So Sunday morning, we're just chilling, man. I don't know. We're talking about whatever. I mean, I posted 2 videos today. If you guys want to talk about that, oh wow, Pluby is posting 2 videos. He finally found out his password. Yeah, I know, guys. Okay, look, I'm trying to post more. Okay, I really am, but I don't know, man. Sometimes it's weird. It's weird. Sometimes I feel like I have lots of motivation to make YouTube videos and stream and shit, and I feel like other days I just do not have any sort of motivation, which is bad because I feel like to stay consistent, you got to be on that grind. But like, I don't know. I feel like some days it's like difficult to want to post videos. I'm not saying like I have like writer's block or any dumb shit like that. I feel like, the videos I make don't require that much effort in terms of like, getting a script together or whatever, finding talking points. But like, I don't know, just some days it just like the effort's not there. You know what I mean? And that's something I'm trying to change, I guess. But there's plenty of ways to make money on GTA Auto Shop DLC. It's pretty good. You can grind 100 to 200K, and it's good on triple weeks and Cluck and Bell raid. I think you get 500K every time. Yeah, that's kind of like my OG grinding method, because I didn't really grind back when I used to grind the game on Jesus Christ, nice wording there. But back when I used to play the game on PS3, I never really I just try to like make money like the normal way by just playing like random games with my friends. But recently on the Xbox Series S, I've been kind of like grinding a little bit. I haven't played it in a while, but that's kind of my grind, was like Cluck and Bell. There's no way the FBI is going to give up on the case. Kayla would be definitely upset if the investigation fails to come towards his arrest, because that would be a complete failure in law enforcement. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I feel like if the police actually are worth anything in this case, they would actually pursue anything. But you also got to think Jidion's involvement. You got to think of like Kayla going public with it. Like, there's so many things that happen that I don't necessarily know if it's going to fuck with the investigation, but it definitely does add extra levels that didn't really need to be added. And I think Kayla realized that too when she like deleted her video. She's like, okay, maybe I should like delete this and focus, and which is good. It's crazy how Kayla has more common sense than like fucking Jidion and all these other idiots. But like, yeah, I feel like it'd just be a massive flop, because like the evidence she provided, even to me, I'm like, this should be enough to at least like fucking prosecute him, right? Or at least like somehow do something, you know what I mean? But I don't know. He took down his EDP videos a while back, but still calls him out on Instagram. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's hard to talk about EDP on this platform nowadays without being mass reported, or you got your videos taken down by YouTube. So yeah, it's good to hear that there's still people out there calling him out. That's great. Now that Onision is back, I looked into him a bit more. He has a secret cult. Apparently, he used to be more often about it, but became quiet in his height of popularity. He slipped in phrases often. Yeah, the whole rabbit hole. Yeah, the cult thing is fucking crazy. If you guys actually look into it, that shit's like nutty. Anyways, what I'm thinking about now is what would be Jidion's response if Mike does criticize him in the documentary. His fans will attack, definitely. Yeah, that's the thing I was kind of telling Kayla about. We have like private messages and shit about all this. But it's like, that's kind of what I was telling her about. I'm like, if you say anything negative about Jidion in this documentary, you're going to get attacked. It's just one of those unfortunate things. Now, it depends on how severe it is, but that's why I told her, I'm like, like the way you carried yourself in that interview is going to heavily affect the outcome of what's going to happen. Right. Which I think kind of made her nervous, but at the same time, it's like one of those things that I really hope Mike Klum didn't frame it. So, he like made her look like a psycho or some shit. I really hope he didn't phrase the questions to make her look like she's crazy, or her words don't have any whatever the fuck. Jesus Christ, you guys. But and the thing is, though, I don't think Kayla's crazy, right? Like, I looked at the evidence, I looked into it myself, and you guys clearly don't think I'm crazy. I hope I don't come off as crazy as you guys, because that kind of ruins my whole credibility on the internet. But to me, I think Kayla was telling the truth through the entire thing. Like, So I really hope Mike Klum didn't try to frame it to make her seem like she's crazy and Jidion's the good guy, because that would really fucking piss me off. Like, that would severely piss me off. But you guys know the truth about all that shit. But again, that's a hypothetical. I guess we'll see till the documentary comes out. So, Polybius, you like Terminator 1 and 2? I do. Terminator's pretty good, man. Arnold Schwarzenegger is the boss. Just keeping the money in GTA, that's the issue, exactly. What's your ranking in the GTA games? If we're talking about GTA 5, like the online, my ranking, I think I'm like a level 85. Like, I'm not super high, right? I used to play it a lot more back in the day, but I think I'm around like a level 80, I think, or something like that. Also, who knows what exactly Jidion and August talked about in their Discord call? Still don't like how Jidion docks the DA. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't know what happened in that call. I mean, obviously they somehow came to a common ground. They said they got like loud or some shit, or like aggressive at some points, which I've seen Jidion debate before, so I know Jidion's an awful debater. If you guys know, he literally has no idea what he's talking about. He's not built for debating whatsoever. He's built for pranking people, I guess, or being a fake Christian. He's not built for debating people. He has no idea what he's talking about. And I think August the Duck, even though I didn't necessarily agree with the entire video with some of the stuff he was saying, like, some small stuff, it's not everything. But the way Jidion was promoting EDP Watch and all that stuff, it was disgusting. I'll be completely honest with you guys. Someone who's like makes creep content or whatever the fuck, the way Jidion promoted his EDP Watch and tried to get people interested was really gross. I feel like he needs to step back and still realize you are talking about people who are trying to harm children. You got to be a little bit respectful about it, right? A little bit professional about it. But it seems like he kind of threw all that shit out the window when it comes to promoting himself. And stuff like that, doesn't help the fact that a lot of people accuse these predators of being, or predator catchers, of being like money hungry clout goblins, because that's the grift right now, is predator catching. Right. So it seems like, they're forgetting why they're doing it, or they're remembering, which is for money. Right. I'm sure Jidion makes quite a lot off these predator catches, right? Like, he gets quite a lot of views on these YouTube videos. Plus, I think he has a lot of support on his like EDP Watch website. So, would you look into Captain Alex? What do you mean? I've already looked into Captain Alex, haven't I? Did I not? Are we talking about the same Captain Alex? Or we're talking about Captain's? Oh no, that's Captain Slacks. Captain Alex is that kid's content creator, right? Why the fuck? When I typed in Captain Alex, it gave me that fucking Ugandan, like, that Ugandan Captain Alex movie. But yeah, I'll probably look into him, honestly. Fuck it. Like, it's been a while since I went after a kid's content creator. If the FBI does not pursue, we are so fucked as a system. Yeah, dude. I think we have other examples of why we're fucked as a system, or American cops are fucked as a system. Yeah, Jidion's brain dead fans attacked August the Duck for speaking facts. Yeah, it's just stupid, bro. As soon as you see the argument of, oh, you must be so-and-so because you disagree with so-and-so, it's fucking such a brain dead argument. It's like they can't fathom that you can have criticisms towards a certain thing without trying to protect what that thing is going after. It's so dumb. It's like people who criticize fucking Mr. Beast. They're like, oh, you must be against his charity work. It's like, no, I'm just against some of the shady shit he's done. Oh, but you must be against him building wells in Africa. It's like, again, it's like the same argument saying, oh, I don't want meat on my pizza. Oh, you must be a vegan then. You must hate eating animals. It's like, no, I just don't want it on my pizza. I can criticize something and not agree with something while still, not being for said other thing. It's so fucking stupid, man. Like, that's when you automatically lose an argument, is when you fucking come with that bullshit. And then just calling someone a predator just because they disagree with something is fucking stupid. You do realize you're calling this person like the worst thing on the entire internet, like the entire world. You're calling them the most hated thing on the entire planet. And you're just doing it because you feel like it, or they're going after your favorite YouTuber, and you can't link two fucking goddamn fucking thoughts in your brain to come to a different conclusion. But that's children, bro. That's children. I do have to agree with Jidion's publicity rooting part of the investigation, but she did say that it's going to be another year for a major update, because she does not need to stay silent from her lawyers. Yeah. I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm not going to talk too much about it, because obviously I'm pretty ill-informed at this point in time. Like, I was a little bit better informed back in the day. But sorry, I'm really tired. Forgive my grammar. All good, man. Yeah, kind of like role playing in GTA Online. I just like to ride around on a chopper on Los Santos. I'm a real big fan of Sons of Anarchy. Yeah, fair enough, man. If we're talking about like real GTA roleplay, I'm like really into that shit too. Like, I watch a lot of like content creators who roleplay GTA. Like, they go into like role play servers, and they have like cops and they do like little bits, and it's actually a pretty big thing. A lot of big YouTubers have like got involved in that kind of shit. I think I'm a level 154. It's been a while since I played GTA. Nut Marvel. We're talking about Nut Marvel. You guys obviously saw the new Invisible Woman skin. I don't even think it's new anymore. I haven't played Marvel Rivals in a minute, so it's hell of a drug. It really is. Unfortunately, though, I kind of like took a break from Marvel Rivals. I'm not like done with it in general. I just kind of took a break. I think I got to like Diamond 2 or something, and I'm like, yeah, I'm taking a break for a little bit. I got to Diamond. I got to what rank I wanted to, and it's been uninstalled for a while. And I've been like super addicted to 33 Immortals right now, and also finishing. I'm doing like a lot of like fetch stuff or a lot of side stuff in Kingdom Come Deliverance. So that's been on my plate. And then Adamfall is coming out in like a week, which is crazy. And then fucking Assassin's Creed just came out. So I don't know, guys. I might play Assassin's Creed. Maybe I'll stream it if you guys want me to. I don't know. What's going on, everyone? Just chilling, man. Just fucking vibing, bro. Welcome to the stream, man. We're just hanging out, talking random shit, man. I never have anything planned for these streams. I'm so like irresponsible, but hey, usually it works out though. What happened is Jidion has been hanging out with Alex too much. It was the greed that let EDP get in the way in the first time. Yeah. Well, yeah, you can't. I feel like no one can look objectively at the EDP sting that happened with like Jidion and Skeeter Gene and not see that as a money clout grab. I think that shit was completely obvious from the start. First of all, it wasn't a real sting. He wasn't there to meet up with the child, which is like the main point of a sting operation is them to meet up with the child and catching them red-handed. And then the second thing is they did it at a fucking dialysis center where EDP could easily walk in. That's like one of the only places in America you can't fucking film. And they decided to do it at a dialysis center. Third of all, this is not EDP's first rodeo, so it wasn't going to be a good sting in the first place. So he ended up just like getting in his car and driving off. He's learned from his previous stings. He just got in his car and drove off. It was such a fucking clout grab. And then they promoted it for like 2 months. How's these guys not being called out by everyone? Like, it's fucking crazy, dude. No, Captain Alex and Captain Slacks are two different people. But they make similar content, no? Shouldn't be surprised, but when EDP made the roast video towards Yankee Taku, he basically used the same roast he used in the cameo he did towards you. Yeah, I mean, you kind of expect that, though. EDP kind of is a one-trick pony. So it's like once that trick wears off, it's just a fat, ugly pony that talks about shit all the time and grooms minors. So watch my content burial on Captain Alex. You'll understand everything. Yeah, I'll give that a watch then. Hold on. I'll put that in my notes. Okay. Goosebumps, or are you afraid of the dark? I'm assuming you mean like the shows, right? I'm a big Goosebumps kid. I used to read all the Goosebumps when I was growing up, so that was my shit as a kid was Goosebumps, dude. Gave me nightmares. Yeah, you remember when Captain Slacks, what's so damn butthurt, he decided to invade your stream? I laughed my ass off. Yeah, we're on like good terms now, I think. I mean, I haven't checked out his channel in a while. He did tell me in the DMs that he was going to be stopping the fucking scamming content. So I haven't checked on him in a while, but that's where we left off is he like was talking to me and it seemed like he said that he was going to stop doing the scamming content and he kind of like turned a new leaf and he was going to be making like long form content or some shit. I don't know how true that is. I haven't checked out his Captain Slacks channel. I do have my suspicions, don't get me wrong. I'm not like easily fooled like a lot of people want to think I am, but so I disagree with someone on supporting something that no one gives a damn about, but I'm a pedo. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, it's stupid, bro. The really good predator catchers right now are Alex Rosin and MPP because I lost full faith in CC Unit because he is very anti-Semitic, especially with the ones, especially with that one post saying no one believes in 6 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I feel like a lot of people lose respect for certain people over certain stuff. So, I mean, I don't really watch any predator catchers because, I don't really watch that content, to be fair. But, I think it's fair to switch content creators if you don't, like, agree with their takes, I guess. I'm playing Borderlands 2 at the moment. Really looking forward to 4 coming out. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I love Borderlands. And then I got to Borderlands 3. Or Borderlands 4, whatever the fuck I just played. And my God. It is so bad. But Borderlands 2, I think, is my favorite. I really like Borderlands 2. It's definitely my favorite out of the series. And I have Borderlands 1 on the PlayStation 3, but that game runs so bad on the PlayStation 3. But yeah, Borderlands 2, fucking goated series until you get to the third one. And then it's not so goated. Yeah, I never played in a GTA role-playing server. I don't have a PC, but it looks so much fun. Also, in the Red Dead role-playing servers look fun as hell. Yeah, dude, it really does look fun. I mean, I don't know how good I would be at role play because I'm like, I don't have any characters that come to mind when it comes to like role playing. I guess I'll just be myself. But yeah, I can definitely see why people like it, dude. Of course, I'm not going to get into too much of that, but I just want to say there's better people who are professional out there. I wish they would get the cops involved more because violence never works. Yeah, dude. I feel like I think a lot of people understand that if you go catch a predator and you beat the shit out of them, they're not going to stop. I mean, them getting caught doesn't even stop them a lot of the time. So it's just like it's fucking pointless. It gives you good boy points on the internet, I guess, and then you can pat yourself on the back and get your little anger out, I guess, which is fucking depressing. But yeah, it does nothing. I feel like the responsible way for your predator catchers to do this is to work with the police. I think like if you want to catch predators, talk to your local law enforcement, touch base with them, become friendly with them, and try to help them with their operations or get them to help you with yours. And if that doesn't work, try again. Try a different department. Like, I feel like that's the best way because you're more guaranteed to get them arrested. It makes a stronger investigation, a stronger case if you work with the police and the police can back you up with your evidence, right? Instead of calling the police when you catch them and having the police eventually arrive. I feel like that's just so, I feel like when it comes to predator catching, you should have the police already informed and let them know what you're doing and if they can assist you. Right? Instead of just doing this vigilante justice where you just go by yourself and eventually call the police and hope they show up. I feel like that's just so backwards, bro. But again, the reason why they don't get the police involved is, first of all, I don't think a lot of police departments want to get involved in shit like that, which is kind of depressing. I think they should. But another note to say is that it also fucks with their investigation. They feel like they can't get a proper video out of it. So, I don't know. That's probably why I can't add you as a friend if you uninstalled it, because I tried looking for you in the Marvel Rivals play. You deleted the stream. I don't know. I got the name wrong or what. It's just Hidden Plubius. I don't know how you can get the name wrong. It's literally just like Hidden Plubius, I'm pretty sure. Unless I have like my account on private, but I don't know why I would. Yeah, write this down or whatever. Add me right now. But yeah, I uninstalled it. I don't know if that just gets rid of my account or something. But thoughts on the Doom series? I mean, I thought it's pretty. Like, I like the most recent. I didn't really play Doom Eternal or whatever, like the newer one, but I did play kind of the OG ones. Like I played. I got like 100. If you guys look at my Xbox account, I got 100% achievements on one of the Dooms, which I really enjoyed. But I'm looking forward to Doom Dark Ages. That's what it's called, right? Doom the Dark Ages. That shit's gonna be hype. So yeah, it's gonna be on Game Pass too. So I'm definitely gonna be playing that one. But yeah, I love the soundtrack and everything. Like I think Doom has like one of the best soundtracks I think ever. Do you think EDP's kidney health will get worse? His eyes are all yellow, and I saw it come. I saw it in some images on Reddit. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I am someone with two eyes, and yeah, it does seem like his kidney failure is getting worse. And you know, obviously, EDP isn't helping himself, right? He's still eating like shit. He has a terrible sleep schedule. He's like, you know, he's obviously not taking care of himself. So it's like, you know, I mean, it is what it is. You know, his health's getting worse, and he's not wanting to save himself. So yeah, I feel like it's only getting worse. He even said it's getting worse. So, are you talking about the new world under Doom that Marvel is producing, Destructor, or are you talking about another content? I'm assuming he's talking about like the Doom series. I was referring to Alex Chet Goldstein's thing where Alex refused to release the video until it got demolished. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yo, what up? What up? How you doing, brother? How we doing? I actually clicked on the live stream, and the first thing I hear is people talking about Predators. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. That's kind of what we talk about. But yeah, you heard right. That's usually what this stream usually dives into is weirdos on the internet. So, what's your thoughts about August the Duck and Jidion's beef that happened days ago? I mean, I already talked about it earlier in stream, but essentially I just said that like I'm probably not going to cover it just because I feel like it's kind of irrelevant, especially with the EDP or the EDP documentary coming out where that should get brought up anyways about Jidion. But you know, I feel like Jidion kind of handled it a little bit. I don't know, like it's kind of weird to talk about because like I agree with August the Duck with a lot of stuff, especially when it comes to Jidion. I mean, I disagree with some of the stuff he was saying about pressing. I think he was kind of like misinformed on some of the stuff, but at the same time, I feel like Jidion kind of like responded like a child. And like I said, they had like a debate online. I just said Jidion's not a really good debater at all. If you guys have seen any of Jidion's debates, he's really bad. He gets too emotional and he literally like just starts like repeating himself over and over again, trying to talk over you. So I mean, at the end of the day, I'm obviously with August the Duck. I'll stand up for him. But yeah, I'm probably not really going to talk about it since this is all shit that's going to get brought up in the EDP documentary anyways. So there's really no point in talking about it now. The Saints Row reboot looks like a Fortnite game now. I think about it. Yeah, dude, that shit was bad. That shit was. I didn't even play it. I watched Penguin or not Penguin Zero, Pyrocynical play it on stream or some shit back when I used to watch Pyrocynical. I was like, yeah, this shit's really bad. Especially being someone who really enjoyed Saints Row 3, 2, and 4. You know, 4, yeah, wasn't as good, but Saints Row 4 still was fun. We smoking EDP, yeah, dude. We're on that fucking EDP pack. We're on that EDP pack, smoking all day. I don't condone smoking, but when it comes to EDP packs, smoke until your lungs give out. I have hopes for Borderlands 4. The third story of the game is absolute dog shit. The style of BF4 is just making me lose faith in the franchise more, especially with the movie. Yeah, dude. I mean, I feel like I mean, I don't judge you for that opinion because it's like Borderlands 3 was just so bad. Like, okay, this is my opinion. It was fun gameplay wise. I really enjoyed the loot. I really enjoyed like the repetitive, you know, I enjoyed the areas. I thought the locations were cool. You know, I thought the character customization was cool. Like I said, I like the guns. The guns are definitely like what holds that game up. But when it comes to the storyline, it was so all over the place. I just could not follow it. And then the Calypso twins are so cringe. Like, bro, like they're so bad. It's like 2012 humor, but like bad 2012 humor, not even funny. Where it was like so random in your face, but it's like Smosh. If Smosh wasn't funny and they tried doing the same bits like modern day, it's bad. Like, for instance, you're like literally walking into the subway station and the Calypso twins are like making fun of you and they're like, someone just entered the subway station and they smell really bad. Did someone fart? And it's like, oh my God, the Vault Hunter farted. It's like, what the fuck is this dialogue? Shut the fuck up. I'm like literally, I stopped, I shut off my game and I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to go play Borderlands 1 or 2. Because like, what the fuck kind of dialogue is that? It's supposed to be the violence is really like gory in that game. So it's obviously meant for like mature audiences. So why are they like doing, I guess that they're supposed to be like cringy on purpose because they're like influencers or whatever. But holy fuck, at that moment, I just wanted to like blow my, like, I can't say that, but I want to not be here, I guess. It's so bad. Borderlands 3 will always be one of my least favorite narrative stories I think I've ever been in. So, and then they like, oh, dude, I can rant for an hour. It's so bad. Beyond Good and Evil has a sequel in development ongoing for 17 years. The first game released 20th Celebration remaster that upgrades visuals and has secret related to the sequel coming soon. Yeah, I heard about this actually. I like Good and Evil, like the first one or whatever it was called. I thought that was pretty good, so I'm interested to see a sequel. The fact that's been in for 17 years is crazy. Beware Plubius, Johnny Somali is filing fake copyright strikes on people who criticize him on YouTube. Yeah, I don't really have any videos on Johnny Somali. So yeah, there's that. I mean, I think I have one about him like getting arrested in Israel or whatever, but like I know 100% fact that you can play with PC and Xbox players. Like I know it's a multi-platform game, but I don't know if you can only friend people on your own platform or what. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that actually. But yeah, that's this is my username on whatchamacallit, on Marvel Rivals. So I mean, I haven't played in a while. So Doom 2016 is fun. Facts, dude. I played it for like an hour. I really enjoyed it. It was just one of those things where like I just didn't like keep playing it, I guess. I don't know why. But I really liked like kind of how fast the combat is and how fluid it is. Like it was definitely like a good modern Doom, especially like holding up the legacy of the original Dooms. You know, the original Dooms were so well loved and shit. So I'm really excited. Dark Ages. I'm definitely gonna play that. I seen Destructor's content burial on EDP and he destroyed EDP. I couldn't help but call an EDP's hypocrisy on eating healthy when he's stuffing his fat face. Yeah, dude. You can literally make like a 2-hour long documentary essay style video of just EDP's hypocrisy and like every time he like said something that was like super hypocritical. I think 3 could have been broken by the second Telltale game. The first one was a love letter. The second was shoehorned. They should have stayed separate. I agree with that. Absolutely. Also, did you hear My Chemical Romance drummer died? Apparently, he's been dead for months now, and I just found out. I actually didn't know about that. Damn, that sucks, man. I used to listen to My Chemical Romance like quite a lot, actually. Oh, I agree with the gameplay. Is amazing out of all the Borderlands games, and I hope they continue with that formula. But goddamn, the writing's awful. Yeah, exactly. Like the only thing I can say about Borderlands 3 is if you guys want to get into it, I recommend it. Just for the sake that the gameplay is really fun. The world is really fun. Like I like the different each area is kind of different and unique. The side quests are pretty fun too, right? I feel like some people sleep on the side quests. Some of the side quests are actually fun and somewhat funny, I guess. But there's a couple times where I was kind of like, wow, okay, this is actually kind of like a good bit, I guess. And as soon as you get into the main storyline, it's so bad, dude. Just the Calypso twins are so cringe. The story makes no fucking sense. They try to get you to like a young, angsty teenage girl who's like super fucking annoying and like super angsty for no reason. And it's like that the game just takes this massive nosedive, and it was a slog to get through. Holy shit. But the gameplay's so good if you're able to like combo some of your guns and stuff. It's actually so good. Too bad. Too bad the story is just ass. When EDP is unalived, game ended. I would actually buy a pack of cigarettes and smoke one and then throw away the cigarettes afterwards. It's a waste, but it's worth it. Hey, man, I know a lot of people who share that same opinion. So when EDP dies, I'm going to piss on that gravesite. You guys think he's going to get a gravesite? He's going to get tested, bro. He's going to be put in a lab. I love that Ubisoft brought them back to Captain Laserhawk, but I wish there was another season. The show was the best thing to come out of Ubisoft in the last couple of years. Absolutely. From what I found, development was impacted by the scope of the game being too powerful for the engine. And when the development first started, devs leaking the studio over time, funding, and changing engines. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, you always try to think like why a game's taking 17 years to develop. You start thinking it's like Duke Nukem Forever. Like it's just in development hell. But sometimes it's just they can't figure it out, which man sucks. Because like Beyond Good and Evil was like a really good game. I think it had kind of a big cult following. So you think you're going to come back to Marvel Rivals on the 11th season too? Yeah, no, actually, you read my mind. I was actually going to say that's when I'm coming back is season 2. Because I already got to the season I want to, and I obviously like with games like that, I need to take long breaks. Like My Hero Academia, I was playing a lot. If you guys don't know, that was like my main game I used to play, the Ultra Rumble, and like it got to a point where I was like, I just need a break from this game, because like games like that I feel like take over my life, especially right now when we have like Assassin's Creed coming out, just come out, Kingdom Come Deliverance just came out last month. Doom: The Dark Ages is coming out pretty soon. We have Adam Drop or whatever I was talking about earlier. It's coming out on Game Pass pretty soon. 33 Immortals was a game I was looking at for a long time. If you guys haven't played 33 Immortals, fucking play it. It's amazing. There's just so many good games coming out. So I unfortunately had to put like Marvel Rivals on the back burner. And I think that's happened when like Kingdom Come Deliverance came out, because that's was like taking up all my time. But yeah, and people blaming it on some stupid drummer curse. Apparently, drummers are the first to die in bands. Like, I kid you not, it's just a bad astrology nerds. I mean, you got to think like about drug usage too in a lot of these bands, and I feel like drummers are probably the people who are using the most drugs. But I don't know, maybe there's some like validity for that. But yeah, I don't think it's like an omen or some shit. I think it's just people die. It's shocking, I guess. I subscribed, brother. I liked your videos about EDP, and he got banned from YouTube. I appreciate that, man. I genuinely do appreciate that. You're probably one of the people who got me to 3,000 subscribers. So, obviously, I appreciate everyone who subscribes, even people who watch. If you just want to come in and hang out, that's fine. You have no obligation to do anything in life. So, except for breathe and eat and die, I guess. But, I appreciate people who subscribe. It's pretty great. But I think he's going to get cremated. They're going to need to have 3 urns to fit him. Yeah, dude. Jesus Christ. When EDP is dead, I'll be doing a stream to celebrate it. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably talk about it for sure. I mean, I'm obviously gonna be respectful because, like, I'm good-hearted. I like to believe deep down. So, any thoughts on the new Assassin's Creed? A lot of people don't seem to like it. I mean, I haven't tried it yet, but like, political opinions about all the shit in the game aside, it just fundamentally doesn't look that good. I mean, I watched Uberax or Nova play it for like 6 hours, I guess, like the first 6 hours. And it just doesn't look that great to me. I mean, listen, I know this is going to be controversial, but I actually enjoyed Valhalla. I know a lot of people like shit on Valhalla. They like absolutely hate it, but like I actually kind of enjoy it. In terms of an Assassin's Creed game, it fucking sucked. Okay. But as soon as you turn your brain off and not think of it as an Assassin's Creed game and as just like a Viking game or a Viking like grind game, it was actually pretty fun. Like I played it enough to get the Thor armor, Mjolnir, like Thor's hammer. And I ended up getting pretty far in the game. I didn't beat it because it's so fucking bloated. I thought like the main campaign, yes, it was a kind of a grind and a slog. But at the end of the game, I still kind of enjoyed it. Like if I had to give Valhalla a rating, I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. Even though like in terms of an Assassin's Creed game, I'd give it like a 3. It has really nothing to do with assassins. Like there are assassins in the game, and you do have a sheet of Templars you got to kill, but it's like a side thing that is completely fucking pointless. And half the assassins are just you doing 1v1 fighting. It's not even like you're assassinating them. But yeah, I like that. So a lot of people are saying it's kind of like Assassin's Creed Shadow is kind of like Valhalla, but a little bit different. So I was like, maybe I'll enjoy it. But I mean, I've watched some gameplay and I'm just like, yeah, it's like not really for me, I don't think. But I mean, like maybe I'll play it. I mean, I can buy Ubisoft Plus for like $20. And if I don't like it, I'll just cancel my subscription, But I mean, if I do play it, I'll probably play it on stream, honestly, because it's like, why not? But yeah, that's kind of my opinion. I don't know. It looks all right. I mean, I like the Assassin's Creed being set in Japan. But you also got to understand, I have played Ghost of Tsushima. Okay, so my expectations for a game like this is super high, right? Because I feel like unless you do better or just as good as Ghost of Tsushima, there's no point for this game to exist. Like, to be perfectly honest, and Ghost of Tsushima is in my top 5 favorite games ever. Ever. Right? I've been gaming since I've been like 9 or 8 years old with my first Xbox original. And this game that randomly comes out on PlayStation is actually one of my favorite games ever. And it's in my top 5, which is crazy. The only things that are in my top 5 are like Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Halo 2, and like fucking Ghost of Tsushima and like a couple other games. So maybe I'll play it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of like political shit around it, I guess. And it's been in kind of like development hell. It got leaked and then they pushed it back and then they announced that the samurai is going to be black. It was just kind of a lot of controversy that caused a lot of people to be concerned about it. And plus, Assassin's Creed, I feel like Ubisoft is just kind of getting tired at this point. I'm kind of tired of like Ubisoft slop. I'm like, I feel like, especially this era, like we've been getting some really good games this year. I feel like this is one of the better years for gaming, especially like the start of the year. It's been really strong. And I feel like getting a slop Ubisoft product just kind of like ruins the momentum. And it's like, I feel like it's kind of like being in an abusive relationship where you're like relate this back to I'm Alex, being in an abusive relationship, finding a loving relationship with the girl's beautiful. It's an amazing relationship. She treats you well. And then that ex comes back and says, hey, look, I got a little Assassin's Creed game here for you. It's set in Japan like you guys always wanted. You guys always wanted this. I won't beat you again. This is going to be good. It's hard to go back to that when we have such good games right now, and I don't want to ruin how good games have been to go play another Ubisoft slop game. You guys understand what I'm saying to you guys? I feel like that's just how it feels. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just like getting treated so well by like Kingdom Come Deliverance that I don't want to ruin that by going and playing Assassin's Creed Shadows and be like thoroughly disappointed. I don't know. It was my very first video game. I played it on the GameCube when I was 8 years old on one of those tiny TV boxes. Hell yeah, dude. That's such flashbacks, bro. If you guys want to know my first ever video game, I'm not even making this shit up. The first ever video game I put my little grubby little child hands on was actually Final Fantasy something. Because I forgot what we had. We had like a PS1 or something. So that was my first ever game. But the game I actually remember the most and is most prevalent in my memory is playing Halo 1 for the first time. Because my grandma ended up buying me the Xbox original Halo 1 edition. Which essentially I think it just came with Halo 1. And I remember playing it like for like 2 days straight. I ended up playing the campaign through 2 days. And that's when I realized I'm like, yeah, I love video games. Like, honestly, and then I found out Halo 2 was a thing, and then Halo 3, and oh my god, dude. It was just to live those days again, man. To live those days again. Hey, do you have a Deadpool banner in Marvel Rivals? Because I think you found you. Yes, I do. I got good old Deadpool. Exactly, dude. I love when I see new people coming in chat. It's awesome, bro. Is there anything Destructor is good at? It's roasting. I always try to check out streams every once in a while. Yeah, he's very colorful with his with his dialogue. Yeah, dude, facts, dude. I feel like it's kind of weird. Okay, so like if I was gonna put me, Destructor, and Rinse on like a spectrum, I would say Rinse is more of like the PG, like more. I would say Rinse is more of the PG, like kind of like formal content creator. Destructor is more of the just raw, says it how it is, fucking calling people retards and shit like that, not being afraid of anything. And then I'm kind of like the middle, where I'm kind of both, where I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I kind of place myself kind of in between Rinse and Destructor in terms of like content wise or like how we like show ourselves online, I guess. I don't know. I think that's why we all work so well together. Honestly, the first 3 Assassin's Creed games are the only ones worth playing, in my opinion. Also, Black Flag was pretty decent. You say Black Flag was pretty decent? I would say Black Flag was the best one. I think Black Flag is a masterpiece, if you ask me. Like, yeah, obviously Assassin's Creed 1 was good. Obviously, it didn't age very well. If you guys will go back, it's actually like pretty grindy. Like, it's not really like Assassin's Creed 1 doesn't really have any replayability compared to like Brotherhood and Assassin's Creed 2. But like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Assassin's Creed 2 and Revelations are really fucking good. If I had to recommend any Assassin's Creed, it would be those. Like Assassin's Creed, like the Ezio collection, I guess, is really good. But Black Flag to me personally is the perfect Assassin's Creed game, right? It's like it's one of the best pirate games you can play right now. And it's also just a good Assassin's Creed game. Yeah, I know it has a lot of tailing missions and all that shit, but the storyline is so good, right? Like Assassin's Creed has always been like a revenge plot or like understanding yourself in the creed. And I feel like Black Flag just did that perfectly, where you have, a pirate, right? You have a pirate who doesn't really have much morals. He only knows one thing, and that's booty and getting laid, right? Like that's his main thing. And then throughout the story, he starts understanding what it means to be an assassin and, trying to figure out, the bigger picture. And then at the very end of the story, it ends up perfectly where he's like riding off with the girl, and he's riding off, and it's just such a good ending to an Assassin's Creed game, and it's like a perfect overall character arc of one of the better assassins that we've ever seen, right? So I feel like Assassin's Creed, if we're gonna like not only that, but like the gameplay is also amazing. Like honestly, Assassin's Creed is one of those games like the Black Flag where you can go back and it has so much replayability. So like I think you're right though, but I would say Black Flag is probably my favorite, to be perfectly honest. But to be fair, like Odyssey, Origins, Valhalla, they're good games, but I wouldn't call them Assassin's games. Or maybe Origins. Origins is an Assassin game. That Origins is actually really good, and you're actually an assassin kind of. But like, especially Valhalla and Odyssey, those games I would not consider assassin games, but they are pretty fun RPGs that, yes, are a bit grindy, but it's kind of the Ubisoft slot, man. I've kind of gone over, but Sonic Mega Collection was my childhood. Oh hell yeah, bro! I remember someone asked in a stream a while ago, like who I liked more, Sonic or Mario. And like, if I'm being perfectly honest, I grew up on Sonic. Like, I played a majority of the Sonic games, like Super Sonic Racer and shit like that. But to be fair, I did occasionally play. I'll be honest, I cheated a little bit. I would occasionally play like Mario Kart and Mario Party and shit like that. But yeah, Sonic to me was like the big thing. Cameron, did you peep the Joe Gatto SA allegations? I did not. I did not. Do we got some drama, guys? Do we got some drama in a drama stream? His name Joe Gatto. He's an American comedian and personality. No, he's from Impractical Jokers. No, no. Yeah, Joe, your punishment is to go to court and sit in front of a judge for sexual assault allegations. Impractical Jokers star Joe Gatto denying sexual assault allegations amid poor judgment. Oh boy, guys, I think we got some drama. I think we got some drama here, boys. I think we got some fucking drama stream. Hold on, we're switching over screens here. Hold on, we're getting a bit of lag. Okay, is my stream crashing? Hello? No, why am I doing a face cam? No. No. What's wrong with my stream? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Yo, my stream is like fucking breaking. What did I do? What did I do to my stream? Hold on. Hold on. Bro, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, I noticed my stream crashed. Hello, we're back. The fuck? Dude, like my stream fucking crashed so hard. Holy shit. I think my internet cut out for like a second. But I believe we're back. Oh my god, bro. I've never had like my internet cut out that bad before. Holy shit. God damn. My god, I think I did something. I don't know. Polybius is crashing out. Yeah, dude. Like, holy fuck. What's up, everyone? What up, Brandon? How you doing, brother? I'm quite the edgy person. Yeah, I'd say so. But we still live though. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think the stream stayed up, but I think like we had a bit of like internet issues or some shit. Cause even like the internet on my phone kind of crashed. So it's all Joe's fault. He's not letting me look at the fucking thing. Well, it should let me now. I hope so. Hopefully this doesn't fucking crash the stream again. Cause holy shit. Oh my god. All right. Are we crashed? Are we good? Holy fuck, dude. Jesus Christ. Apparently, Joe admitted they had sex, but he denies her sexual assault claim. Well, I guess we'll look into it, guys. Guess we'll look into it. Wheels the damn fourth chaos. Dude, I'm like, fucking hell, dude. Anyways, we're gonna read this fucking article because former Impractical Joker star has responded to alleged sexual assault claims made by a TikTok user. I have used poor judgment and as a result have violated the trust of my people I love most, Gatto, who separated from his wife, Bessie, in 2021, but reconciled in 2023, said in a statement to Fox News Digital, but anyone who knows me at all knows full well that I wouldn't assault anyone. Working on myself is an ongoing process, and I'm going to take some time away from the public eye to focus my energies elsewhere. My energies where I need to. He needs to focus his energies somewhere else, guys. I don't understand it. It's like he says, I have used poor judgment and as a result have violated the trust. Aren't you just admitting to it at that fucking point, or am I just wrong? Like, I feel like you don't start a false allegation by saying I misjudged. It's like, doesn't that make it sound like you're guilty? Or am I just like fucking? I don't get it. In a series of videos uploaded on TikTok March 20th, a user by the name of Jazzy B alleged that she was sexually assaulted by Joe Gatto from Impractical Jokers. The user, who was allegedly 19 at the time, detailed how she met the comedian while she was performing in Wisconsin in September 2023. The two alleged began private messaging via Instagram. I was drunk, whatever, and he was texting me all this stuff, and like I was starting to get a little weird, she claimed in the video, which was paired with various screenshots of alleged messages between them. Eventually, she claimed Gatto allegedly invited her to his hotel where some stuff happened. I've been wanting to tell people like this for so long. I've like tried in different ways, but it's hard with someone this big come to the realization that if I do say something that I'm really saying something. In a disturbing photo she uploaded on TikTok, she wrote, "Yes, he did sexual assault me. Yes, he had just gone back together with his wife. I'm sorry you guys don't want to hear it, but in 2022, Gatto announced his departure from Impractical Jokers. Alongside my friends, I've devoted a decade of my life to building this franchise and couldn't be prouder of what we have accomplished. However, due to some issues in my personal life, I have to step away." Gatto wrote, then mentioning his wife of 8 years, Bessie, and I've decided to amicably part ways. So now I need to focus on being the best father and co-parent of my two incredible kids. He said outside his family, the relationship with his co-stars and longtime friend James S. Murray, Brian Q, Quinn, and Sal Volcano have been the most important in my life. The four friends since high school who originally formed a comedy troupe called the Tenderloins eventually became known as the Impractical Jokers for their hit camera television show, which aired in 2011 for True TV. Okay, I don't really care about all this. And it's goodbye post, Gatto. Continue to all of the amazing fans. Thank you for following me, make you laugh with Jokers. They say the laughter is the best medicine, and I hope I've been able to provide some of that over the last decade. Seeing you laugh has been my own medicine, particularly in these weird and difficult times we find ourselves. As I work through the challenges I'm facing, I hope to find oh, excuse me. I hope to, and I'm excited to creating new ways to entertain you. Well, this is kind of entertaining, I guess. So he kind of succeeded there, I guess. But what the fuck? I don't understand what's going on. Did he admitted to? Did he like? Hold on. Did he admit to sleeping with her? Oh shit! My stream's lagging hard. God, I fucking hate that statement. Yeah. Anyone who knows me knows I wouldn't commit such a heinous act. Yeah, dude. Weren't they doing the same thing with the Friends, whatever, the guy from Friends who was like, who got like arrested or whatever for like doing the same shit or whatever, and Mina Kunis or whatever, and that other dude like put out statements saying that he wouldn't do it and he's such a good guy, and then we found out he did do it. He's like, yeah, my buddy. He wouldn't do that shit. She sat on this for 2 years until now. These are serious allegations. Did she share any info, screenshots, evidence? Apparently she did, but I'm scared to show it on stream because I don't know what's going to be in them. But wait, how old is he? I pictured him as a pretty old dude, right? What's his name again? Joe Gatto. How old is Joe Gatto? Dude, he's 48 years old. How old was the girl? She was 18, right? She was 18, right? Or 19? Listen, I know that's like legal, but that's fucking weird. The dude's like 3 times her age. Oh yeah, by the way, I just got a notification that says I just hit 500 total video views. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, brother. Gotta start somewhere. Tomorrow I'm doing an exciting rant video on Corey X Keshin. Stay tuned for that video on YouTube. Oh, by the way, I just fucking hell, I'm so good at streaming. Danny Matterson. Perhaps look over some evidence before making a video. Ever thought about that one to know what you could show on stream? I don't understand what? Perhaps look over evidence before making a video. Ever thought about that one to know what you could show on stream? Fuck, why is that coming off so sassy? What the fuck? I'm not making a video. I'm talking about it on stream, and I want to look at the evidence because I don't know what's fucking in the evidence. What? Oh my god. It's like the boogie relationship. So we did it. I don't know if he did it. I'm just hearing about this now. He's kind of acting a little bit guilty though. He's like being guilty. He's like I'm gonna step away. They definitely hooked up, but he's denying if it was like actually sexual assault. Yeah, my Mr. Barnes gameplay video blew up. Hell yeah, dude. Corey Ketchen is being accused of looking at a minor from behind on IG video, and people are trying to cancel him. Interesting. Someone just told him about the event lol he didn't know about until the stream. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. I just found out about this now. Like, why is it so snarky? Like, do you ever think about that one? It's like, dude, chill. I just heard about this now. And I'm not doing a video. This is a fucking stream. So I don't want to look over the evidence on stream because I don't know what's in the evidence. It could be like dick pics and shit. Like, bruh. Oh my god, some of the people I deal with on a fucking streamly basis is insane. Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not. It sounds, I mean, I'll have to look over the evidence. She has like a TikTok or some shit. Because like that fucking, that article didn't really tell us much, did it? Like fucking whatsoever. Nah, I saw that vid. She wasn't a minor. It was his hairdresser, and it was a quick glance to her ass as she was walking away. Yeah, why are people calling it a minor then if it's a fucking hairdresser? Why are people twisting shit? Jared Genesis likes kids. Yeah, I know. The sky is blue. The grass is green. I don't know if this comment went through, but do you plan on going to the U.S. or have you gone to the U.S.? I've been to the U.S. twice. I went to Hawaii long ass time ago, and I went to Disneyland. But in terms of right now, I don't really have a plan to go to the U.S. I don't really have anything to do there, I guess. I feel like if I'm going to take a trip, it's not going to be to the U.S. right now. But I don't know if I'm going to visit the U.S. anytime soon. But maybe if my content blows up a little bit more, maybe if my channel blows up, I'll probably be more involved with the U.S. Maybe I'll be going there a lot more to do content and shit. But hear about the Lynx drama on Lollycon? They had him push his wife down on the ground. Yeah, I heard that he's getting fired, allegedly, which I don't buy for a fucking second. But yeah, apparently, I don't know. Apparently, he like threw his wife. I didn't see the clip. I just saw that drama alert posted saying that he's fired, which is bullshit because they need this drama. Apparently, even if it means like forced, planned abusing, I guess. I don't know. And then you can look through the evidence beforehand so you can know what you can show on stream. Yeah, fair enough. But I just found out about that now. It's not like I knew about this before the stream. I'm literally finding out about this now alongside everyone else. If that was the case, then yeah, I would have looked through it first and then did it on stream so we can have a coherent stream about this. But if I am going to make a video, I'm obviously going to look at the evidence. I'm not just going to post a video being like, guys, yeah, there's evidence, but I'm not going to show it. It's like I'm obviously going to look through the evidence. I'm planning on getting passport to go to Japan. Hell yeah, man. I want to go to Japan eventually. I feel like there's just so much in Japan I want to do, right? Like I feel like I kind of want to go to the cafes there. I want to go to like the Gundam shops. I want to go see the giant unicorn Gundam. I think that'd be fucking sick. That'd be really fun. But I don't know, man. Yeah, but if you see a guy with a Doctor Doom banner with the name Jaeger Bomb, yeah, I would assume I would know it's you because it's the same name as Jaeger Bomb. So yeah, but my childhood game was Transformers the game. The game still holds up to this day. Or Ultimate Alliance 1. Yeah, fair enough, dude. EDP owns you, little bro. No, he doesn't, because he's too fucking poor. EDP doesn't own shit, homie. The only thing he owns is a fucking belly. That's all he owns. Shut the fuck up. When will influencer boxing die? I don't know. As soon as it stops making money, which will probably be never, because people pay for anything. Yeah, he also attacked Keemstar. They started arguing when he rushed Keem and his wife trying to hold him back, and he pushed her, and she fell and hit the table. Is this like true though? I haven't seen the clip. Is this like real? Because if it's real, then it's like, yeah, you guys realize why Lolcow is such a bad idea, right? Getting some of the most mentally ill people together in a room with one of the mentally ill of them all, which is fucking Gnome Star, like running the show. Yeah, that shit was probably gonna happen. But hey, it's gonna blow it up, I guess. I guess that's their main idea, right? It's their main thing. So that's why I don't watch that shit, bro. Troll, yeah, I know all these fucking trolls come in here, but I remember back when trolls were actually kind of like funny and actually were like believable. Now it's just fucking sad. EDP is too big to own go yes, yeah, dude. Nobody owns me, homie. I think you got your history wrong, bro. I can't wait for the documentary next month if it does end up coming out, by the way. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably stream it, though. I feel like me, Destructor, and Rince, and like maybe Kayla are going to like live stream it or some shit. Like live stream react to it, I think would be kind of fun. We'd get like Rince because he has the better computer to like live stream it, and we'll just like react to it and shit. And kind of like give our takes throughout the documentary. Unless Mike Klum fucking strikes it because he's been really weird right now with his monetization, but I don't know, man. Also, GTA San Andreas, but I feel like that's everybody's favorite childhood game. Yeah, which is kind of sad because it's like not meant for children, but I feel like whatever, dude. I used to play all those horror games, or not horror games, all those like rated M games, and I like, and I'm still like not fucked up, right? Like, Jared Menton is the funniest troll of existence. Yeah, dude. Remember when trolls used to actually be funny? EDP fears me and Bluebius. He really does, dude. Yo, what up, brother? What up? Welcome to the stream. If it was fake, Wing's wife was in on it. It didn't look fake. I mean, it might not be. I haven't seen the clip yet. He might have actually like hurt her. I don't know. But even then, like, at what point does it like when content goes too far? You know what I mean? Damn, Jeffrey, chill. What's up, everyone? What up? What up? Imagine if Mike does bring you up in the documentary. It'll probs help your channel grow. I mean, yeah, maybe. I mean, We'll see, I guess. I mean, I'm definitely gonna benefit from the documentary for sure, like talking about it and shit. And like, I don't know, like Kayla's gonna bring up the Jidion stuff. So I mean, like, I've been, I obviously have multiple videos on Jidion and shit like that. So I guess we'll see. I mean, that's not the main reason why I've been promoting the documentary though. But I honestly think the whole thing was fake, but I kind of like when Wings pulls on Keemstar's beard. I never been so joyous in my entire life. I thought that shit was fake, man. I'm surprised it didn't come off. PD says EDP owns you, little bro. It's so funny how they come in flocks. Like, that's the thing. It's like chill all stream, and then you get like 3 fucking retards who have no like life. They all come in flocks or like old accounts saying like EDP owns you. Like, shut the fuck. No one cares. Thanks for the viewership. Like, thanks for the watch time, dumbass. I grew up playing Sonic Mega Collection, MK2 and MK3, Halo 3, Gears of War, etc. Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, my main games growing up were like Halo 1, Halo 2. I played a lot of like Metal Jacket, kind of like that side scroller shit. I played a lot of Sonic Racer. I don't know, dude. Dude, what the fuck is going on, dude? Yo, I come with Diddy and FC. You guys are fucking weird. Oh my god, man. Sleeping Dogs is mine. Yeah, that one's pretty good too. How bad will Jidion be exposed in the documentary? I'm not sure. I mean, Kayla's going to bring shit up, I guess. Like, Kayla's going to talk about the treatment. And I guess Jidion also gets interviewed as well. And I'm sure Mike is probably going to bring up questions about the EDP sting. So I feel like no matter how they try to twist it, I feel like Jidion, no matter what, it's going to be like people are going to start questioning Jidion's whatever, his character, I guess. I don't know. Jimmy's Salville is obviously a troll. Yeah, fair. Congrats on reaching 3K subs. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, we finally hit it, man. We finally did it. They come with Diddy and Epstein. You guys are so fucking weird, bro. Honestly, I think Wings would absolutely destroy Keemstar if he actually got box training for being so damn heavy, like literally destroying Boogie. Yeah, but like heaviness doesn't always matter though. Sometimes, like, yeah, it obviously does help in like standing boxing, but I feel like the weight of you doesn't matter if you're going against someone who's actually good at boxing. YouTube ranking: #1 Plubius, #2 Black Saiyan, Magician, #3 Destructor, #4 Nucci. I appreciate that, but dude, put yourself first. I feel like when it comes to making content, you should always think you make the best content. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm humbled about this, but like, put yourself first. You know what I mean? You should enjoy your content more than anything else, right? Does Jidion know about your videos? I know his manager definitely does. I don't know if Jidion does. He knows about one of my videos, which is like one of my EDP videos. He like reacted to it. He fucking clipped farmed the first part where I put Pokimane saying the N word. He like took that bit and like put that as his intro, even though he didn't fucking react to my video because he's an asshole. Basically, Jimmy Savali is British Jeffrey Epstein, but not as bad. I would hope not. My childhood one might be Sonic Rings, Beyond Good and Evil, Assassin's Creed, and Skyrim. Yeah, it's really weird because like I don't know, my games were all over the place. I wasn't like set on main games, and then like Fable 3, which is like my favorite game of all time, that or Fable 1, not Fable 3. Fable 3 is good, it just wasn't my favorite. Fable 1 was like my #1 game for like a long ass time when I had like the Xbox original. But like I don't know, I was all over the place with my games. Like obviously Halo was like my main game I used to play, but then I would also flip flop to like other games as well. Full Metal Alchemist, Metal, whatever the fuck I said. I don't know. Fallout 3 also was a big game, but that wasn't until like my later teens. Man, your original channel had a lot 10. Man, your original channel had a lot 10,000 subscribers. Like my original channel, it definitely did not. I think I had like maybe 900 subscribers on my original channel. Butterbean was king for 4 rounders. Did you come RUN? Fuck. Were you Jeffrey Islands with the EDP? Dude, fucking Dr. Disrespect in the chat, dude. What the fuck? Yeah. Did I talk inappropriately with a minor back in 2019 or 2017? Yes. Pokemon and Wings of Redemption have no talent. Yeah, dude. I'd agree with that. Trust me, it was real. I honestly think Wings would beat everybody's ass in that room, probably, including his wife. So any updates on Kayla and Arbelli? Not particularly. I mean, The only updates I can think of is just like the documentary going on. But yeah, I think like Kayla's gonna like Kayla's talking in the Discord about something. I'm not really gonna talk about it here because it's like it's whatever. I don't know if she wants a bunch of people to know about it, but she apparently is doing a video pretty soon about things going on. So I guess we'll see when Kayla drops her big bomb of a video. Trust me, Jimmy Savile is a disturbed individual. He's literally a stain on the British entertainment. Is he actually? I don't know about this guy. What do you mean Jimmy was not as bad? He literally made children's hospitals so he could come in and abuse them. Wait, is that true? I don't know much about this Jimmy lore and doc updates. Yeah, I don't really have any documentary updates. He's going to be posting one in probably the beginning of April or whatever, March. Yeah, he's probably going to post one in the beginning of March, so I'll probably talk about it. I mean, if he puts it behind another paywall, though, I'm going to be pretty pissed off. Honestly, I'm so done with the documentary, man. It was supposed to be dropped last year. I mean, yeah, technically, but like technically not, though. It was just Boogie running his fucking mouth. I don't know if it was supposed to drop last year. I mean, based on the editing and how fucking, like, you can tell Mike Klum kind of underestimated how long these documentaries take to make since he originally said, he was going to be like making 3 of these a year, which is fucking nutty. But, dude, what the fuck is going on in chat, dude? Oh my god, man. But anyways, yeah, to answer your question, yeah, I don't know. I've definitely lost some excitement for it, but you got owned by Jidion, you got blacked. You guys got issues, man. You should look up Ian Watkins. I've heard that name before. Ian Watkins. He's a Welsh singer. Welsh singer, best known for his lead singer and frontman of the rock band. Jailed for child. What now? Oh, he got stabbed in prison. Oh, this is the guy who got stabbed in prison. Yeah, I know about this. I know about this feller. This diddler. It's 100% true. Jimmy was the 6-time pedophile champ. Is that true? And in all honesty, Keemstar really does need to get his ass beat. I mean, he did get his ass beat when iDubbbz dropped his fucking thing, dude. Which catch for EDP was worse, the original one in 2021 or the one with Skeen and Jidion? They're both awful. Well, I mean, if we're gonna like say what shit smells worse, I mean, like the first sting operation brought some sort of like understanding to like what EDP was doing. Like people kind of knew what EDP was doing, but this was the first thing that exposed him. Not to mention, it actually took down his YouTube channel. Yeah, I agree. It was a fucked sting. I feel like it would have been good if he got arrested or at least taken in handcuffs, which would have been good, especially since how fucking freaky those messages were. But like the Jidion Skeeter did nothing. Not to mention they endangered a child. So it's like, you know what I mean? Jidion was definitely worse, if you ask my personal opinion. Like, they're both bad, but yeah, Jidion was definitely worse, even though he was goading around saying that it was better than the original, and they kept the law in mind, which was a bunch of fucking bullshit. It was way worse. Why is Ava fucking Tyson in the chat? He's indeed a Diddy, but oh my god, bro. Oh my god, man. We live in a fucking simulation, bro. He's the biggest degenerate in rock history. Yeah, I realized that after reading the first 2 seconds of the article. I mean, it's not as bad as Jeffrey in terms of resources. Like, that guy literally owned an island, but they're both hidden. Yeah, I mean, like, you're comparing like Diddy's to Diddy's, you know what I'm saying? That dude had a record of 900 and 0, no contest in terms of being a pedophile. Why are we like ranking fucking pedophiles? Gay or European, but are the trolls gay or European, but are they trolls are making a joke? Jidion's was worse. It was a real minor. Yeah, exactly. Jidion wasn't even a sting. That was a straight up putting a kid in danger. Yeah, it was just a clout chase, man. Makes sense. People who make nothing but pedo videos tend to like kids too. Diddy blood. Bruh, you guys are on some fucking weird shit, man. Me and Plube were with Epstein. I deny. I fucking plead the fifth, dude. I'd never had sexual relations with that island. Yeah, I was watching a documentary on Jimmy Savile from a YouTuber named Savox, who I highly recommend, by the way. Yeah, Jimmy Seville did a lot of things that I cannot repeat on stream. Yeah. Jidion needs to be arrested. Gator needs to face fines at least. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the repercussions would be for child endangerment or what happened there. I'm not saying he did do that. Okay, I'm not a legal representative of the law, but I mean, I would consider it that, but that's me. What's your thoughts on what's going on with the states? It's absolutely a shit show right now. Donald is literally destroying the country. I don't know, man. I don't have an opinion. I'm Canadian. Jidion is one of the worst channels, to be honest. I mean, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I kind of agree with. Well, I wouldn't agree with that from the sake of like the bigger picture. There's obviously worse channels, but like the dude went from prank content, which was like already kind of controversial, to like making like Christian content, which isn't bad, but like it was fake as fuck. And then like, I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know. Leanne Watkins is literally a demon in human form. There's no words for how horrendous this guy is with that island. I thought we kept getting that Skeeter Gene worse with law enforcement, blah, blah, blah. EDP will get arrested this time, blah, blah, horrible job. And then he hid it behind a paywall. Yeah, exactly, dude. I'm so glad you guys are like realizing this shit. It's like, dude, he literally like put it behind a paywall. They like hyped it up for like the longest time. I know I wasn't the only one who was there during the hype. Like, I feel like a lot of you guys were there too. Like, they were hyping it up being like, oh, this is the best thing ever. And we actually like thought about the law first. I think he said that with Penguin Zero. He's like, we thought about the law first. It's like, no, you fucking didn't. If you thought about the law, you wouldn't have even did it in the first place, and you would have just assisted Kayla with resources because you're a fucking multimillionaire YouTuber who can definitely help with that shit. But instead, you got clout goblin, you got greedy, you fucking decide to make her keep talking to the predator. Somebody on the team didn't tell Kayla to go to the police, even though apparently Inside said that she has to go to the police and they weren't even going to do a video until she did, even though that dumbass, I guess, didn't even watch the fucking video and see that she was filing a police report during the sting operation. Like, why? Like, absolute lies. No politics, man. I'm Canadian too, remember? Yeah, I mean, we can talk about politics. It's just like, I don't really have opinion on shit. Like, I do kind of, but like, not really. You know what I mean? Like politics are fine, but I've already said like my piece on everything. That's kind of like what I wanted. Like, I'm not like a political YouTuber, but like I've already like, if someone asked me a question about the states or Donald Trump or just anything in general, I've already given my opinion on all this shit, right? Like, I'm not like Asmongold. I don't talk about it every single day. You know what I mean? I kind of have like bigger things going on. Like, don't get me wrong, politics are important. I'll always be like I'll always say politics are important, right? To a certain extent, I think it's important to have a say and stick up to your values and have certain beliefs about things, but same time, I feel like I've already said everything I wanted to say about anything. No politics, for fuck's sakes. I mean, again, it is what it is. Like, I don't know, man. Me and Ploob are friends and secretly dating behind the scenes. For the record, I am not dating EDP. For the record, okay? Okay, I'm glad we're all understanding. He's trying to make us the 51st state by trying to destroy the Canadian economy. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Get your fucking pitchforks out. Start a fight in chat. Like, the reason the video even got dropped was because Kayla went to the police. If it was literally in the Penguin Zero, yeah, I know. I don't know, dude. It's all sorts of fucked up. Jidion and Skier got 0 confessions in person from EDP. At least Alex Rosen Zaid got him to admit to multiple times on the camera what he was doing. Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. It was a shit sting operation. 100%, right? I think we're all in agreement with that. I think we can all come together and say it was a shit sting operation. But at least you look at the silver lining, and at least he admitted to a lot of shit. At least we got the messages. At least his YouTube channel got terminated. At least his life has now been on a downward spiral since then. However, I would have liked him to be arrested. Obviously, that's worth way more than what we actually got. But we can't undo the past. We can only look to the future. And when we got people like Jidion trying to catch EDP, we're obviously not looking at a bright future. But I don't know. It's just all of the trolling stuff. I don't give a shit about politics. Democrats and Republicans are both awful. They don't care about the average people like you and I. I mean, like my personal opinion on politics is, like, I've said this in the past, and this is the only time I'm going to say it on the stream, is I think being far anything is stupid. If you're far right, I think you're stupid. If you're far left, I think you're stupid. If you can't have a civilized conversation about politics, don't even talk about politics, right? Because the whole point of politics is just showing your viewpoints, showing, talking, debating, whatever, right? Problem is, anytime you talk about politics based on the current event, it always turns into a fucking shit show where everyone's just yelling at each other, calling each other retarded, and it's fucking stupid. So if you can't see the other person's personal opinion, don't argue. It's that fucking simple. I don't know. At the end of the day, though, I'm Canadian, so I don't I know enough about American politics, but that's not what I look at when I'm looking at politics. If I was EDP after the first thing, I would have never talked to a child again and stayed off the internet and thank Jesus I didn't get arrested. I mean, yeah, to be fair, I mean, I feel like, you should thank Jesus that you didn't even get caught, you didn't even get arrested, first of all. But the problem with EDP is he got caught once, which is already really bad. Okay, don't get me wrong. I don't think that's something that should be taken lightly, right? But he got caught once, and instead of trying to get right with himself and making an apology video and talking about what could have happened, he decided to just leave the internet and keep doing the same bullshit, right? You guys saw what happened with Kayla. He clearly isn't resentful about it. He doesn't care. He doesn't give a fuck. He's gonna keep doing the same shit. The fucking, I already talked about this. The scorpion's always gonna sting the frog. There's never a situation where the frog is not gonna get stung by the scorpion. Right? If you guys don't understand the analogy, just look up scorpion and the frog analogy. Okay, I'm not gonna go over it, but I'll be back and get Wendy's. Hell yeah, man. I had some local food earlier today. I had a sandwich from a local place that's actually really expensive, but it's pretty fucking good. Did you watch the I Am Alex response video? I did. I watched it yesterday before bed. Yeah, every time somebody talks about politics, they get butthurt. It literally ruins the stream for everyone else. Yeah, it's kind of I mean, it is what it is, right? I'm not I'm not going to censor you guys if you want to talk about politics in the comments, unless you guys start getting really fucking rowdy about it. But I just feel I feel like this isn't a stream that says Donald Trump, so-and-so. This isn't a stream where I say there's going to be a political stream. It's just a drama stream where we talk about dumb shit going on the internet. Right. And yeah, you can say the Donald Trump stuff is dumb shit, whatever. Right. I guess. But, I'm more focused on just petty internet shit going on, EDP shit, which I guess isn't petty. But you guys know what I'm trying to say. It's I'm not Asmongold. I'm not Hassan Piker. I'm not Destiny. I'm not a bread tuber. Right. And I understand politics is the big thing to talk about right now. I understand. But if you guys want to talk about politics, Hassan's always available. Destiny's always available. Asmongold's always available. Don't get me wrong. I talk about politics once in a while. But I feel I don't know. It's not something I really talk about too much because also not that, I'll be the first to admit I'm not that knowledgeable about politics like Asmongold, like Destiny, like all these other guys, right? So I don't want to say stuff that is inaccurate because I actually don't know too much. I know enough as a casual person from Canada would know about American politics. I'm obviously got eyes and ears. I see what's going on, but also, Alex recently dropped a Google Doc about Alice, his ex. Yeah, I didn't see that part, but I definitely watched the video, so I'll probably have to check that out. Yeah, especially Pokemon, I said, the same thing. Both are inherently bad, but everybody gets butthurt, so just talking about it, people's feeling get hurt. I mean, yeah. I mean, you can obviously, I feel like you can have responsible conversations. I have conversations with my friends from America all the time about politics, and I see where they're coming from, especially from, different standpoints. But I think just, in terms of a stream setting, I feel like politics are just such a weird thing to talk about if the stream's not about politics or, the genre isn't, moving towards politics. I don't know. I'm not going to shell on you guys, though. I understand you guys want to speak your part. A lot of you guys have very strong opinions about Donald Trump. Some of you guys have really strong opinions about Kamala, right? But it's one of those things where I just rather not talk about it, I guess. I'm not going to ban you if you do, and I'm not going to fucking get butthurt. But it's just, it's one of those things where I'd rather keep the stream chill. We all have common. I feel like, politics are up in the air, but when it comes to predators and internet dramas, we all kind of have a common opinion about that kind of shit. So I feel like the streams kind of vibe better. You guys know what I'm saying? That's what I mean, man. No one can civilly discuss politics without becoming a shit show. I mean, it can happen, but I feel like when you go into a chat room where you don't really know many people, it can turn into a shit show, especially since I'm not a political channel. I've never said I was a political channel. Should have just turned himself in. Yeah, I feel like if he was really apologetic, he would have turned himself in. But no, I feel like honestly, right? This might be a hot take, but I feel like if EDP got caught once, which he did, and we found out he turned himself in, got mental health, I actually probably would forgive him. I know, shocking, right, guys? Right? Clubius is going to forgive EDP. Put that on a fucking YouTube video, right? Clip this shit. But be honest, yeah, if he did turn himself in, we found out that he did turn himself in. He got the help he needed, right? He got the rehab. He learned how to deal with these thoughts and figured out his life and came back a better person. Sure. Hypothetically, I probably would forgive him, and we probably wouldn't be making videos. right? But that's not at all what happened. That didn't happen at all whatsoever. That wasn't even close to what happened. How do you feel about people calling Kayla a clout chaser? I mean, people are going to say what they want, right? You can't dictate how people think. I mean, if they want to call her a clout chaser, sure, whatever. But I don't think she is. I think she's a victim who made a video about EDP, which, yeah, maybe she shouldn't have, sure. But I talk to her behind the scenes about this shit all the time, and she's a lot. I think she's a lot smarter than people give her credit for, and she understands the world a lot better than I think people give her credit for. I don't think she's a clout chaser. I think the people who are like coming up reasons why she was, they're like, oh, she's caked in makeup, and the way she's talking. I think that's just so stupid. It's like that doesn't change the fact that she still was a victim, right? I like me personally, I've never called her a clout chaser. I don't think she is. I think she wants to become big on YouTube for sure. I mean, who wouldn't, right? That's kind of like the dream job. But if she was a clout chaser, she would be nonstop talking about EDP at this point. But that's my personal opinion about the matter. There's a restaurant near my girlfriend's house called DJ's Diner, and I swear it's the best Philly cheesesteak I've ever had. I've literally been to Philadelphia. Yeah, dude. I don't know about you guys, but I'm like a big BLT guy. Like, I feel like if you want to like make me happy, just like fucking get me a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich on like some fucking crispy bread and some fries. And like, that's one of my favorite meals ever. My favorite meal ever, by far, I would have to say, is probably, I mean, it's got to be steak or pizza, right? Like, I feel like that's kind of like the go-to answer. But like, dude, BLTs, and poutine as well, bro. Poutine, fuck, bud. Fucking give me a nice poutine, and like, holy shit, dude. Like, you've made a friend. Essentially, that's what I'm trying to get. Especially like a real good poutine, bro. Oh my. My birthday was a few days ago, but we celebrate today. Had some pretty bomb-ass seafood. Hell yeah. Happy birthday, Plague Bunny. Can I get happy birthdays in chat? Happy birthday. I've been following a lot of news recently because a lot of it affects me. I barely even seen drama recently. It's all politics and shit aside from the sun. I'm Alex. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of how it is, man. Like it's hard to like not see internet content and not be engulfed by like drama. Even like video games. You try to like look into a video game. It's all woke this, anti-woke this. Don't play this or you're a bigot. Or if you play this, you're a bigot. It's like, dude, I'm just trying to fucking game, bro. Like, I'm just trying to game. Like, don't get me wrong. Some politics things in gaming I think are stupid, like Dragon Age the Veilguard. I think even if you're a left winger, you realize that shit's stupid. The way they like showed that. But like, I personally could care less about a lot of the shit they're talking about. Like, I genuinely like it's just one of those things where it's like, bruh, like everything. Like, even if you look at gaming, so dumb. Sexpestiny. Asbin and Hamas Reacher can all go fuck themselves. So I'm just saying, like, if you want to find like content that is political and like political that you may want to look into, I would say watch those guys because they're the extremist of all that shit. So same thing with Justin Trudeau. Yeah, man, forget about politics and we talk about them big booty Latinas. Finally, something that we can all agree with here. Mostly this Reddit politics are by far the worst. Yeah, dude. I just don't like. If I'm gonna like consume my politics, I usually consume from multiple sources. I don't just look at one source because biasness has always been a thing in humans. But there's some of the most toxic people there, especially the left. Yeah, dude. Reddit. I don't use Reddit much. I assume it's Twitter politics right now that are the worst. Well, the thing is though, like I said, is like I wouldn't say I'm like a right wing, but I'm like a little bit more right. Okay, I'm not gonna say I'm a centrist because I think whatever. I think no matter what you say, people are going to pin you on something. So I'm a little bit more leaning right in terms of like my political opinions and where I stand with certain things. But like I'm friends with Rince, who has left wing opinions, right? But we get along because who gives a fuck, right? And me and Destructor have similar opinions about shit too, and we all get along, right? And I don't go on this channel being like, yeah, fuck this and fuck that, and blah, 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 Israel this and Israel that, because I don't talk like that because I don't know much about it. Right, I'm not going to talk about politics because I don't know much about politics. Right, I know as much politics as I look into. Right, so that's why I don't really like talking about politics because I don't know much about politics. Plus, my channel isn't a political channel. Whatever happened to EDP All Access? I'm not sure, man. I'm genuinely not sure what happened to his YouTube channel. I haven't really talked to him in a while, so yeah, it kind of sucks, man, because he was going up there. Plus, I liked my streams with him. I thought me and him vibed really well in our streams. Like me and him like got on really well during our like EDP streams and stuff. So sucks, man. Pokemon was not having it. was attacking me left and right. He's like, you worship Donald Trump and like God and thank Donald Trump when you're homeless. Like he literally, I don't give a fuck about it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. I feel like politics always like it's like Andy Pants, right? Like you look at Andy Pants, who is a far right content creator, which I think is fucking retarded, right? If you guys ask my opinion, Andy Pants is retarded. Hassan's retarded, right? Like because they're both far, right? Far anything is stupid because that implies that you can't even look at the other side and not understanding their position, right? So like whenever you see them go into debates, it's just the most brain rot shit ever because you're clearly not changing their mind. Clearly, the only mind they're trying to change is yours. I think a lot of people forget that in a debate on a larger scene, like Destiny versus so and so or whatever, right winger versus left winger in the news or whatever. They're not trying to change each other's mind. They're trying to change the viewer's mind. Right? That's the whole point of a debate. And I think a lot of people forget about that. And you got to understand that as well when you're watching debates. But I don't know, dude. I don't talk about it because I just genuinely don't really like. I obviously care about politics, but like, they always turn into like the most bullshit thing where they start insulting each other. And like, he also got caught more than a dozen occasions. Actually, that's fucking crazy. Epic could have made the redemption arc after 10 years in prison. I agree. It's way too late now, though. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like he already sailed that ship. Why? Like, at what point why do we forgive someone who doesn't want to be forgiven? Right? Like, what's the point in that? Right? Like, his judgment is going to be in front of God himself. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? He can fool us as much as he wants. He can fool the internet as much as he wants, but you can't fool the man upstairs because he knows all. Like, good luck with fucking that shit. Kayla literally documented all the evidence. She did. She literally did. She did a pretty good job documenting and giving it to the police. So what will happen first, Jidion's downfall or EDP's death? We'll see, man. Whatever. Really, the question is when does the documentary comes out, right? Like, I don't know, man. I feel like if EDP keeps going the way he is, he's probably not going to make it much longer. I don't think EDP's got more than 10 years, to be perfectly honest. I don't know what you would call it's a Alabama cheesesteak. I don't know. Yeah, come on down for the Alabama cheesecake, the cheesesteak. Sure, we'll call it that. If people still want to run with that narrative, they're retarded. Yeah, dude, I don't know. How do you feel about low tier God? I don't know, man. I don't really look into him. The last time I looked into him was when he was like beefing with what's his name, Turkey Tom, but that was like a year ago, wasn't it? I haven't really heard much about low tier God. I know he like has a child or some shit. I don't know, bro. Please, what is your honest thoughts of people crying about Lollycon being banned in Texas? Personally, for me, I think it's hilarious. Yeah, I haven't really looked into that too much. I heard about this going on, but I don't know. They're like, I kind of like briefly looked at it because I was like, I saw it on my news feed and I was like, what the fuck what is going on? But apparently they're like banning any like sexual depiction of minors in cartoons or anything in general. And so I'm a big anime connoisseur too, but like I purposely stay away from the animes that are like fucking weird with children because like I don't want anyone bullshitting. Okay, I'm an anime fan too, and I know a lot of anime people, but like you guys all gotta agree that there's a lot of fucking animes out there that are weird with children. Like it's fucking gross. And like I personally try to stay away from those animes because it's weird because like not only do they look like children, but they're like depicted as children. I think a lot of people don't understand that about Lollycon. It's not even the fact that people say, oh, they're not actually children. They act like children. Shut the fuck up. If they're drawn like children and they act like children, they're fucking children. Okay, if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a fucking duck. Okay, and on top of that, you can fucking dude, I don't know, dude. Like the Lollycon debate has been such a long-lasting thing on this channel, and like it's always so heavily. Like that's another thing that's like politics, where it's like so heavily debated, which I don't understand why. Politics, I understand because people have different views on things, but like, why are we having such heated arguments and my video is getting mass downgrade because I don't like the depiction of children being sexually exploited in animation form? Oh, but it's not real. It's not real, but it's depicting something that does actually happen in life, which is really fucking disgusting. But real life violence happens in video games too. That is not even close to the same fucking thing at all whatsoever. Like, it's just such a dumb thing. Like, bruh. Like, out of all the hentai, there's so much hentai on the internet. You can find so much and of different varieties, yet you go after the ones that look like children. I don't get it, bro. And they die on this hill. They fully believe they have a good argument against people against Lollycon. They're like, oh yeah, no, they're closeted. It's like, it's fake. It's fake. Why don't you guys go after stuff that's real? Oh man, but if you want my opinion on it, I agree with it to a certain extent. It depends. I want to see what this bill actually means and how it's actually going to affect certain animes, right? Because I know the Japanese get a little weird with their animes, and especially the fan service when it comes to like their actual children. Like I forgot what anime it was. It was like No Game No Life. I watched because my friend recommended it to me, I guess as a troll, and it was like some weird incest vibes with this dude and this little sister, and it was like this is fucking gross. Potussy. The fuck, dude? Yeah, even called me Canadian. Like he was fuming with anger, and he couldn't think I even said in the past I never been to Canada, and I don't even worship Donald Trump. I only worship one God. Thank you. Yeah, but that's what they want to say, right? Cameron loves his pussy. What the fuck? The fuck, man. I noticed you guys get like weirder and weirder as the stream goes on. Like you guys are pretty chill at the start of the stream, and then as the stream goes on, you guys start saying like the weirdest fucking shit. Lamau poutine, like lol poutine, lol. You say it like that sometimes. I mean, you got to say it like that though, like poutine, poutine. I'm saying it like an American. Poutine, fucking Toronto, a boot. Had EDP just at least apologized and explained and what happened, his reputation might have been saved by ignoring it, then making that whole video about how it was all acting and how he was set up. Yeah, dude, like I said, man, like he had so many opportunities to like turn a new leaf and show people that he's like changing, but he just doesn't. And that's why I think like that's why I talk about EDP so much, is because like fundamentally I find him so annoying just in how he's been responding to all this. Like it's one thing to do what he did and then disappear from the internet and never come back, which is still bad. But it's another thing to disappear, come back, pretend like you did nothing wrong, make a video saying that you were set up and try to avoid any sort of accountability. Like imagine grooming a minor and then hiding and then coming back with a bullshit fake video so you can try to get back into people's good graces. Like if that doesn't say he doesn't fucking care, I don't know what else does, dude. And then to groom another minor like he wasn't going to get caught. Like watch Willie Mack's show since he's more neutral. Yeah, I watched his Hassan video I think a while ago. Seriously, who even listens and glazes Asmongold? He doesn't even clean himself or his house. He literally gets sick. He literally gets sick drinking water. Like the dude's a major clown. I mean, the thing about Asmongold is like, yeah, his living style is fucking weird, and I feel like a lot of his takes are really bad. But like at the same time, I feel like he has a good understanding of the gaming world. I guess even though he's a shit gamer. I haven't ranted about this to you guys. I've ranted to so many people. So Asmongold, as you guys know, was hyping up Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 for like fucking ever. He was like, oh yeah, this is a good game. This is finally going to be the game to show modern devs of what you need to do and blah, 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 blah. And he was hyping it up. He's like, yeah, this is the perfect game, whatever. He played it for 2 streams, guys. 2 streams, which equated to, I think, like 6 hours. He got out of the prologue, got a sword, instantly went and tried to fight bandits and died instantly. And he did that for like 2 hours straight. And he's like, yeah, you know what, guys? Yeah, I think this is an off-stream game. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna play this off-stream. So he hyped the game up for like 2 months. I guess because there's a gay scene between him and Hans that's like completely optional. I've put 110 hours into that game and I haven't even seen that fucking shit yet. So apparently there's an optional gay scene, which who fucking cares? It's optional. And Asmongold hypes up this game for like months, plays it for 2 streams, realizes that he has no gaming ability because he didn't fucking know basic game mechanics in that game. Yeah, is the game a little bit harder for most modern gamers? Sure, because there's like a hunger you got to deal with. There's actual strategy when it comes to sword fighting. You don't just spam shit. But the dude didn't even make an attempt to understand the game. He just went and died a shit ton of times to wolves and bandits because, wow, you just got out of your fucking tutorial part. You grab the first sword you see or whatever, and then you go try to fight a group of bandits when you have no armor or no skills. Yeah, good idea. Like, that shit pissed me off. It's like, dude, like, man. Like, but then his take on certain things is actually pretty good. I feel like he says a lot of good things in the gaming atmosphere, but man, is he just like really bad at other political takes. Plubius, what are your honest thoughts about people crying about Lollycon being banned in Texas? Yeah, I think I've already answered that. But yeah, if you want to know my opinions on Lollycon, I have multiple videos calling out the Lollycon community. So Trump fans are retarded. They definitely can be. Liberals are retarded. Yeah, exactly, bro. Andy Pants a grifter industry. Exactly. Like, I think you guys understand what I'm trying to say here, though. I feel like, you can find dumb people on both sides. So it's like, why even engage in that shit? Criticism is the only truth. Exactly, bro. Andy Pants is such a sad human being. Oh man, exactly, dude. Fucking his debate with Rince is still the funniest fucking thing. I'm actually thinking, listen, guys, no joke. I'm thinking about clipping his debate with Rince and putting that as my fucking ringtone because of how fucking funny that shit is. Did you see recent Jidion allegation that he faked his predator catches? Yeah, I saw about that. I think he talked about it, right? It wasn't he was faking his predator things. It was that he was like, I guess something got leaked of his like actresses talking about being paid, and I think people misconstrued that as like him paying off the predators, I guess, or like hiring fake predators. I don't know. Maybe I'll look more into it, but that's where I thought it kind of ended. Both sides suck so much. Hypocrisy on both parts. Hassan being a rich socialist and someone like Candace Owens whining about leftist Hollywood predators while defending Tate. Yeah, I mean, like, if you really look deep down into like politics in general, you'll find like hypocrisy all over the place. Like, I know that's a big thing Hassan gets criticized for a lot, is that he's like anti-socialist or he's against socialism, yet he lives in a fucking expensive house. I don't know, man. Fine episode of Ruin Kitchen Cow Disturbance. Hold on, let me copy that real quick. Open and reading. It's gonna take me to like a fucking whatchamacallit, a fucking illegal anime streaming site. I feel like it might. Why is my keyboard not working, chat? What'd you guys do to my keyboard, chat? What'd you guys do to my keyboard, chat? Yeah, it gets hella weird, but same thing with Western animations, including South Park. I mean, yeah, there's boundaries, I guess, but Texas is also banning furries in school. There's a couple things being looked at, and they're banned it right now. Yeah, but I heard that was kind of like misinformation, though. I thought like it's a little bit broader than that, than just like banning furries, but like that's obviously been the headlines. Lollycon must be banned ASAP. Daniel Rothel and Westerling Otaku needs to shut the fuck up. Yeah, dude. I mean, like, I've already said like Lollycon should be banned. I mean, I'm pretty sure in Canada it's illegal, which it should be because it's like it's still depicting children. Like the thing is, people are like, "Oh, it's just animation. Like, why are you so upset about it?" I'm like, "Yeah, but if I drew me banging your mom or like killing your family member or something like that, you would be emotionally distraught as well." It's a lot different when you put it in that kind of perspective, but they don't want to understand that because they're like, "Oh, it's fake." Even though Shadman, one of the biggest like contenders of Lollycon, literally did real life children. Like he drew real children. He like drew real life actresses, and I love his comment section because they're all defending it. It's fucking disgusting. Like if you guys wanted like to really get upset about something, go to Shadman's YouTube channel and go to comments from like 8 years ago and just read them. They're like, "Oh, he wasn't drawing Daphne and Key. He was drawing fucking X from Logan, who's a different character, just happens to look like Daphne and Keen." Shut the fuck up. People really love dying on the pedophile hill. Yeah, exactly, dude. Like it's fucking insane how much people actually defend Lollycon. It's like that's fucking disgusting. Like you gotta definitely be into children to find that shit good, right? Like you gotta be into that kind of stuff to find that stuff attractive, I guess. Oh, but I just like small girls or like small like petite girls. Like shut the fuck up, dude. The amount of fucking mental gymnastics, it's like it's like all over the fucking place. I want to see what it means too. There are so many kinds of shows from the 90s, 2000s that show ass of for comedic effect. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I want to know what the bill actually means, I guess. There's been an ongoing trend of people who are outspoken against lollicons, but they turn out to be actual pedophiles who harm real children. I'm not saying you're one, but it's a concerning trend. I mean, yeah, but that's like an argument everyone brings up, though, right? It's like, sure, how that happened? Sure. But you can say the same thing about anything. Has there people who spoke out against murder who become murderers? Yes, sure. Right. But, I don't know why I would lie about that because it's pretty obvious that I'm against that kind of shit. But that was a big argument people brought up. They're like, actually, do you know a lot of anti-lollicons turns out to be lollicons? Or I'm just someone who finds this shit disgusting and I'm smart enough to know how bad lolicon actually fucking is. And I'm not fucking brain rotted like a lot of people into this kind of shit. I don't know. Andy Pants fears me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just the only reason to play ranked, honestly, in my opinion, is just for the free skins you get at gold. Yeah, and I feel like ranked play to me though is a little bit more like better. Like I'm kind of shit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of shit in casual play because like people play kind of weird. I feel like in ranked play you can kind of understand that people are gonna push a certain way. The healers are gonna pop a certain time. Things are gonna happen. You're gonna have actual good heals. But like the issue is when you play casual, you don't know what the fuck's going on. You have healers popping at random times. You have your team's not sticking together. You have a Hulk solo pushing the thing behind enemy lines. You have a fucking Mantis who's going in for DPS. Like it's like I feel like I play better in ranked because you have more of a solid team behind you, and it's like you actually understand what's going on. It's easier to predict the enemy's movement on ranked because they think like you. In casual, it's just like free for all. You got six DPS on one team and 6 healers on the other. It's just, dude, it's all over the fucking place, man. EDP is one of those people who are against Lollycons, but had no issue with going after real children. Yeah, but wasn't he against Lollycon after the fact? I feel like you're kind of misconstruing that. I feel like he was speaking out against it with A. Tyson after that shit happened. You know what I mean? And he's obviously that's like an honest case of someone projecting though, and he's not projecting to project. He's projecting to like get in people's good graces after he already knows he's been like caught. You know what I mean? Mona Canty says hi. I'm late as fuck. Yeah, just a little bit. We've only been streaming for about 2 hours. You know, we've only been streaming for 2 hours, and now you show up. But it's all good. The fuck. Anyways, Asmongold is pathetic. Last time I've heard of him, he was defending a Lollycon YouTuber named Rev. I don't know, man. I don't know much about that shit, but yeah, I mean, I feel like Asmongold is one of those guys who's just gonna say it's like cartoons or whatever. I feel like he kind of gives off those vibes. So I don't know. Like I said, I feel like Asmongold, like he's kind of an interesting situation because it's like some of his takes are really fucking good. I feel like he has really good takes about certain things, but then he spews his mouth about shit that like is bad, and it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, man, Daniel Roth and Wrestling Otaku were trying to point out the narrative that Texas is banning all anime, but when you actually do research, the Texas law is only bans Lollycon. Yeah, that's what I mean, though. I feel like I gotta look more into it because it's like I don't think it's gonna be banning all anime because believe it or not, all anime is weird and like have children depicted like that. You know, like Full Metal Alchemist, I don't think has any children. Well, it does, but like it's not like weird. My Hero Academia, yes, gets kind of weird with some like I think there was like a bathing scene or something that had no business even being in the fucking anime. That shit was weird. But I don't know, man. You can say some like I've watched a lot that don't like get weird like that. You can find some that are like really pushing the boundaries of fan service when it comes to like what they're depicting as children, I guess. I mean, it's ironic, but EDP should be the last person to talk about it. It's hilarious. Yeah, that's why I talked about it, dude. I remember EDP calling out Chris Dyson. I do. I remember talking about it originally. I think that like I remember talking about it and just saying like how I agree with EDP, but EDP needs to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like I was like he obviously, and I believe like the reason he even knew about that is because some YouTuber like brought it to his attention or some shit, which is weird because he was like presenting the evidence like he's the one who found it, which is like wasn't even true. Regardless, the law isn't gonna pass on the Constitution. Is all I'm saying. Yeah. Chris owns CP when he owns CP2. Yeah. I mean, hey, man. Hey, game recognizes game, I guess. Game recognizes game, I guess. Or I guess you could say Predator recognizes Predator. I don't know. Because, like, yeah, he was, like, calling that shit out. And he was, like, describing that shit a little bit too well, I think. But, I mean, it depends. Like, people's definition of Lollycon always changes. Like, some people think Lollycon is just, like, small children in anime. And they're like, oh, you're against that? But it's like, no, I think it depicts, like, actual stuff going on. Like, I don't know, dude. It's like people who watch, like, hentai that, like, involves, like, the R word. I think that's fucking weird. Even though it's fictional, I still think it's fucking weird. Because why are you into that kind of stuff? Wrestling Otaku in 2025, lol. Honestly, we're like the only people who give him attention anymore. He gets like a couple hundred subs. Like, that's just kind of sad. I feel like I have more people in this stream watching this stream than he does like viewers on his videos. Rev says Desu is a Lollycon YouTuber, just like Wrestling Otaku and Daniel Rolfe, and notice that they're all three unfuckable losers who struggle to get a woman. I mean, the thing that you got to look at, all right, I'm not someone who to judge people's appearance, but when you look at the appearance of a lot of people who defend Lollycon, they all kind of look the same. Where you're like, you could expect someone who looks like that to be defending the shit, like valiantly defending the shit, right? Like, it's funny how none of these people use a webcam. right? Like all these like Lollycon YouTubers and shit who like spout how good it is and how it's all fictional. You notice how they never put on their webcam, right? Because you know they all look fucking same, and for whatever reason, there's so many of them. I don't get it. I don't know why Lollycon is such like a heavily debated topic. You think like a lot of people would be more on board with being against it, especially like I like anime. I think that's pretty obvious. You guys see all the weeb shit in my apartment, right? I got fucking so much weeb shit. I got like the goddamn Great Wave. I have fucking a bunch of Gundam because Gundam's like my favorite anime ever. I have a bunch of Gundams. I have a bunch of My Hero Academia merch. Like I love anime, but even I can say that Lollycon shit is bad. It's fucking gross. It's really bad, especially since so many people like avidly defend it. It's fucking weird. And it's like, you realize what you're defending, right? Yeah, fictional content. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Like, oh, they're so like open with it. That dude Vosh is a literal fucking creep. Yeah, he got away with that shit though. Like a couple, like I made my video, a couple people made videos, but like he straight up got away with like bestiality fucking Lollycon on his computer. But for whatever reason, he got away with it because he's like, actually, I like them because they're like goblins. They like had goblin fit. Shut the. Those were children, brother. What the fuck are you going on about? What? Like, huh? Those were children in those fucking folders, brother. And those were fucking horses. But he somehow still gets a pass. Like, what? Why the fuck do these guys get so many passes? Oh my god, dude. Rev actually has a girlfriend, and I think he's actually married. That's even more fucking gross, dude. I don't know. Rev kind of gives me Nux vibes. Maybe the whole VTuber stuff. Yeah, I mean, like some VTubers are chill. Right? I'm not going to go after the whole VTuber community because I know some of them are really chill and they're not weird. But like, I don't know, dude. Like people like that, like who defended and shit. I saw a Twitter post too by some Lollycon person who like gave a list on why Lollycon's okay. And it's like, imagine writing a whole fucking essay style, like college degree essay style fucking expose about like why animated children are hot or are okay in Western society. It's fucking weird. Like, can we please just take a second and look what actually they're talking about? Like, you know, if you want to defend hentai, by all means. If you're into that squid fucking shit, that weird shit, sure, who cares? But then when you start depicting the children, that's when I'm like, who's this content for? Right? Answer me that question. Who's this content for? Because I don't think it's for your regular hentai connoisseurs like what's his face? What's-his-face? The guy was like, he's like, I love hentai, or no, he's like, I like anime and hentai too. Samuel Jackson. I don't think that's just for like people like Samuel Jackson. I feel like that's for a certain subsection of people who want to like be morally okay with what they're doing, even though it's not. But they think it's morally okay because it's not real children, which then I would argue again, still weird. And what if I did an anime where I was banging your mom? Like, you would probably be pretty disgusted by that, even though it's fake. Like, it's like gore, like those like dream gore drawings where they like draw a dream getting like his head fucked by like some dude or like George or whatever, and there's like blood everywhere and there's brain splattered everywhere. I have a pretty high gore tolerance, but that's fucking disgusting. That makes me like super uneasy when people do that. I'm back with Wendy's. Y'all want some fries? I would love, dude. I'm like a sucker for the Frosty, bro. But did you watch Invincible season 3? I haven't even, dude. All right. Everyone's about to unsub. I haven't even seen Invincible season 1. I know. Dude, I'm so caught up in shit right now, dude. Vosh is what a pedo looks like. I mean, I would assume so. Yes, please, Nushi. I want some fries. Vosh is a far left. That's why. I mean, hey, man, I ain't saying nothing. As a far left person, we're not all like that. I would assume so. I feel like it's just, I feel like predators everywhere. I know, but I'm just saying based on social terms. Well, I don't think you're far left. You're far left? Why? As a far left person, too, I agree. This is fucking weird. Well, I mean, it depends on your definition of far left. You should do a lot of videos focusing on other people like you do on EDP, like EX. You should talk about cartoons. Dude, you were just coming around, man. You're like, yeah, bro, fuck EDP. I do other videos on people, but I'm going to keep doing videos on EDP. Like, I don't know what you mean by that, bro. I do videos on other people. I do lots of videos on other people. What the fuck? How the blue hell did Rev get a girlfriend? She must have abysmal standards and is a bottom of the barrel. I mean, I don't know, man. Some people can overlook that shit for some creepy, weird reason. Maybe it's money. Because if I were more right wing, then we know the answer would already be based on what I've witnessed so far. You better have gone the Wendy's Nugs. Honestly, Wendy Nugs, kind of overrated. I got Dave's double. Samuel Jackson watching anime. English motherfucker, do you speak it? Honestly, that's still one of like my favorite clips ever. When they're like, "Do you watch anime?" He's like, "Yes, I do. Hentai too." I'm like, that's just such a good fucking clip, dude. Bro, I need to get watching Invincible season 3. Yeah, I think I should watch the Invincibles. I mean, I'm kind of like just kind of burnt out on like superhero stuff, I guess. Eric Van Conover, 2.23 million, 3 sub real estate YouTuber was arrested for attempted murder charges after he rammed into a truck at traffic stop cop with his Jeep during pursuit. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. I say far left and extremist left are on different levels, same as far right. At least I'm not far agreeing with all this. Yeah, like that's kind of what I mean. You guys can be like more far, like not far, but like more right. I mean, I feel like far right and far left has kind of lost meaning. But like I'm talking more of the extremist case. Like you can't even fathom other people's opinions, and you're like so deep into your own opinion that you're actually saying dangerous shit on the internet. I think that's when you get a little bit fucking crazy. That's when I'm like, yeah, I don't want to have dinner with you, I guess. I don't want you at my dinner table, I guess. Invincibles is different. Thoughts? I don't know, man. I don't know what you mean by thoughts. I feel like yeah, it's bad, I guess. But I think the more thing to talk about is like his like court hearing was fucking whack. I don't know if you guys have seen the court hearing with this dude, but he's fucking crazy, bro. I was talking earlier to one of my friends, and I literally said that like it's crazy how quickly people spiral, right? Like on the internet, like you saw how quickly people go from just making content, being regular people, being absolutely insane, breaking the law, and getting in with the cops, right? It's fucking like you look at so many people on YouTube like did this massive spiral where it was like seems like they're fine, and then they just go right down, and then we hear about them trying to hit a cop with a fucking car. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how you go from having like 2 to 3 million subscribers, living life, having a good life, making a shit ton of money, to going to a fucking jail cell. But I think EDP needs to be next, dude. Wendy's equals yummy. You saw the court hearing? I did. I watched the court hearing. It was fucking insane, bro. He was like spewing shit. He's like, I got all my documents right here, and I've been fucking wrongfully accused, and oh my god, yeah. If you guys like, you guys need to watch that shit. It's crazy. Yeah, I like Invincibles, but the creator is just a troll. I mean, I haven't watched it. I heard Invincible season 3 though is like animation's kind of shit. I heard it was unhinged. It was actually like fucking crazy. I felt like I was watching like one of those like psycho documentaries, like dictating someone who's like diving into like more and more crazy land. Yeah, Fuzzy and Vitali come to mind. Yeah, Fuzzy. Yeah, exactly. You see like how quickly people's mental health deteriorates on the internet. Like it's like they go, like I said, they go from being like such a lovable content creator to just being like the bottom of the barrel, breaking into cars, stealing things, getting into fights with people. It's like really sad, bro. Thoughts on the napkin Nate drama? I'm literally just catching up with that. Like that's kind of what I've been doing in my free time, and I've been like trying to catch up with a napkin each day because I obviously want to talk about it when everything comes around. So I don't want to give my thoughts yet, just because I'm going to give them in the video. So, but yeah, just so you guys know, I am going to be doing a video about Napkin Nate's return. So, or rather, the perfect world being double standards. Bro literally said that Invincible kills Superman without kryptonite. Superman would literally disintegrate Invincible to dust. Mark is literally the Timu Clark. Yeah, that's when it like becomes difficult when you're like putting people up against Superman. It's like you guys do realize he's like fucking invincible, right? Like yeah, I know that's the name of the other guy, Invincible, but it's like I don't know, man. I feel like Superman's got the upper hand in most fights, to be honest. His mental health means fuck all to me. I mean, yeah, fair, but I'm just saying like just to catalog it, like you can quickly see how quickly people like mental state changes over like the span of a week. And especially when they're like documenting the whole thing, it's like it's kind of crazy to watch. Like watch people that were like completely normal a week ago making content, smiling, and then all of a sudden getting arrested, getting DUIs. It's just such a weird thing, man. it really shows how like common this shit actually is, just like in the world that is not very documented. Nate's comeback was meant to happen, but it didn't. Yeah, that's why I kind of want to talk about it. Because I feel like he's still probably going to come back. I feel like he just thought this was like a bad time. So that Invincible beats the Avengers. I'm not even kidding when I say Mark is a base Iron Man victim. Fair enough. It just seems like 60% of your videos, it seems like you do 60% EDP videos, 40% others. I'm not saying that you don't do EDP videos. I love the fact that you call them out. It's just there isn't much to talk about them right now. I mean, like, I understand where you're coming from, like, respectfully, but I would say your percentages is completely wrong. If you look at my YouTube channel, I think I have, like, what, almost 300 videos? And I want to say maybe, like, 60 of those videos, or not even, maybe even, like, 50 of those videos are EDP. Like, if we really want to look at it. So I'd say it's more like 70 or 80-20. Because the majority of my videos are just, like, regular shit going on in the community. Like, yeah, I got some EDP videos, but, like, the thing is, though, you're like making it seem like I only do EDP videos from the base, like the way you're sounding, where it's like, why would, like, let's talk about like logically here, right? Because let's say you did switch up and you're like, yeah, fuck EDP. Let's think logically here. Why would I actually logically stop making EDP videos? It gets me views. I like talking about it, and it's gotten me a lot of opportunities in life, right? Plus, it's good. It's good to talk about EDP because I don't know if you notice, but no one's really talking about him, right? Like, I could do a video about Johnny Smalley. Right? I could do a video about the 8-passenger family. I could do a video about a Nissan, but everyone else is doing that. EDP is like the one thing that I talk about where no one else is talking about it. So that's like, from a real perspective, that's why I genuinely do so many EDP videos, is because, yeah, I'm not going to ignore the fact that it does really good for me, right? I'm not stupid. Obviously, that's kind of a big motivation, but it's also, I feel like no one else is doing it, so I'm doing it. Right? And if other people want to do it, that's great. I'm not going to fucking go after people who are talking about EDP. I don't want to be like, yeah, I'm the only one, and take that like ego boost. But it's just one of those things where, like, I'll do a video about KSI, but everyone else is. No one talks about EDP nowadays, and it kind of pisses me off because he deserves to be called out. And it just so happens that God has blessed me with allowing me to make that kind of my main thing on my YouTube channel, because it does well for me. So it's kind of like, it just kind of aligned. So that, like, that's the most honest I'm going to get with you guys. That's genuinely why I make EDP videos, because it's like, you know, I hope that answered your question, I guess. I don't know. Dude literally throws his friends under the bus. Especially with Robbie, Ray's Ghost Rider, Scarlet Witch, and Thor on a team, Mark is really having a bad day. Yeah, and even think about like Ultron or the Hulk. Like, it's not going to be as easy as people are trying to make it sound. Publius, I noticed that you play racing sims too. Are you a car enthusiast as well? If so, what's your favorite BMW model? I'm not like a big car guy. Like, I do play like Forza Horizon and like all the Need for Speed games. But I want to say my favorite BMW is probably the i8. I think that is what it's called. I like kind of the futuristic look of it. Is it called the i8? I don't fucking know. It's called something 8. But yeah, I really like the look of the i8. I think it's just very sleek, I guess. But yeah, that's my favorite BMW model. But if you guys want to ask like what my favorite car in general is, I would have to go with the Nissan Skyline, bro. The R34, whatever the fuck. So good, bro. That's like my dream car. How's EDP Creep still alive? I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I've been asking that question for a very long time. Superman in his strongest solo is 90% of fiction. Trust me. If I say this character, for example, beats Superman, do not take it literal. They have not read Superman. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. That's why, like, power scaling in different universes is so annoying, because they're like, well, Superman might be strong, but what if he goes against Super Saiyan Goku? It's like, why? Like, I understand it's a cool concept to think about, but like, you have two super OP characters going against each other. It's like they're probably just going to get exhausted and die from exhaustion before one of them wins. It's like one of those annoying things where it's like, yeah, you can say Superman wins, but it's like the power scaling in different universes is so confusing. Because if we want to talk about power scaling, we could just say One Punch Man clears the fucking table, right? Like, One Punch Man is purposely OP as fuck, where he kills everything in one punch. So it's like, you know, if we talk about power scaling, it's like, it's so difficult, bro. In the archive, there's a lot of EDP vids, but the folder with the most vids is random ones off. That's that you only talk about once. Yeah, fair enough. Like, not even the narrative attack can take out Superman, and I'm a Marvel fanboy. Like, Marvel's my favorite out of DC. Superman will literally solo more than half of it. I'm dead serious. Fair enough. Kidney treatment is helping his lifespan more, but I'm taking nutrition at college, where my professor discussed that condition, and Like these are already lethal, but treatment only helps, not cure. Yeah, we went over this too in my EDP is dying video. I say how like there's really no cure for kidney failure unless you like actually get a kidney transplant, which he definitely does not have the money for. And even he says that he doesn't know how much longer he has with his current treatment plan. Plus, treatment is expensive as fuck. Sometimes Chris the Narc addresses EDP. Sometimes we had those EDP videos. Yeah, I mean, like I feel like I don't know, only because I update him. Fair enough. I mentioned it in the server a long time ago, but did you ever look into doing a video on Sir Morbid? I don't know, man. Maybe I will. I have so many, like, I have such a catalog of videos, and I've just been so lazy lately to like just produce videos. But I'm slowly catching up. You know, I obviously did the KSI video. I still have a couple more videos that I've like already recorded, but I'm still gonna like put together. I don't know, I'm trying to catch up here. That's why sometimes you guys will see I'll do like 2 videos a day because I literally have those videos like cooked, ready to go. And then I'll just publish them both in one day because I'm like, fuck it, why not, right? But I don't know, man. Maybe I'll talk about that. I don't know. I have such like a long list right now of shit I actually want to dive into. Like precisely with generations over time, when more people that end up having these medical conditions can last up to much older age than their older relatives so far. Just made it to the stream. What did I miss? About 2 hours of me talking, man. I yap a lot, so I don't know. What's some key highlights? I don't know. We talked about some shit. Oh, we talked about EDP, which is kind of like the usual on these streams. When it comes to Kayla's experience, I informed Chris on that too. Hulk isn't a part of the Avengers anymore in the current day, but Hulk literally beat the Avengers, including Robbie, Wanda, and Thor. To be fair, Thor was cut off of most of his power, but still Hulk solo's mark. I don't think Superman will fight Goku. They're both good guys. I mean, yeah, when you think of it from that perspective too, it's like, yeah, they're both good guys, so why would they realistically fight? Yeah, but I guess in the idea of like rule of cool, why not? I guess. I don't know. It's just like it's so weird though, power scaling from like different universes. I feel like it always like ends up becoming like this huge argument. Yeah, but Hulk in the comics really isn't that much of an Avenger. Hulk in the comics usually or mostly does what he wants. I mean, yeah, he's founding Avenger, but he's only part-timer in the comics. He's just a part-time Avenger. It's kind of like Spider-Man. I guess Spider-Man's technically an Avenger, even though like, and I think in the comics, he just kind of like helps him once in a while. Are you ever doing Diddy videos like crimes he's been accused of? Probably not. I mean, maybe one day. I feel like just the Diddy stuff has been covered to death anyway. So I'm like, what would my video add? You guys know what I mean? But I mean, I think everyone knows about Diddy at this point. I mean, he's been like the fucking tail end of every joke so far. If you even hear the word baby oil, you know there's going to be a Diddy comment coming. I opened his channel. Sure is some irony doing true crimes with his record. Yeah, I'm not even kidding when I say he'd probably pick off most of the Avengers one by one, except for maybe Thor. And if you want to debate the Hulk, I would blame you. Hulk is broken right now. Yeah. I don't know much about current Hulk, though. I know Hulk from like the comics, but TLDR for people that don't know, the YouTuber of 1,000 names, also known as Gemmernan, Tafta, and Mystery Box. He deletes and makes new channels when people realize it's him, abuser, bully, harasser, doxer. Yeah, and that's the hard thing about making a video on someone like that, because you just don't know who they are. Like, it is difficult. I think Spider-Man should leave the Avengers since he's already better off independent. Yeah, I feel like Spider-Man's always been kind of like that independent, friendly neighborhood guy. I don't know. Yeah, but Thor would also solo 90% of fiction. Also, I mean, he is just as strong and as fast as Superman. Like, they both can keep up with time travel and their raw speed and have multiversal strength. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like Thor, even though, like, his Marvel counterpart is kind of shit, just based on, like, how they treat him, I think people forget, like, how strong Thor is. He's a fucking god. Like, that's the thing. It's like, you literally have a god here. And Thor as well, like, the only person who was ever, like, close to killing him was Hela. And Hela was just broken as fuck, right? She got more powerful the closer she was to Asgard. It's like, as soon as she's at Asgard, she's like fucking indestructible. The only way to kill her is if you destroy Asgard, right? And she's like the only one who kind of fucked up Thor a little bit. I guess you could say, what's his face fucked up Thor too. I guess you could say fucking Thanos did. But, you know, Thanos also wasn't by himself. He had a fucking bending Squidward looking motherfucker who can bend metal. I did believe I did hear that. Yeah, he also called a mother and doxed her to trick her and tell her that her son was dead. That's fucking crazy. Bro, shit like this makes me like realize how fucking sick the world can be. especially like the online trolls. It's kind of sad. Good logic, and no one does talk about EDP anymore, despite the fact they tried to meet minors again and made a new channel. It used to be big news and not and now nothing. Yeah, at least you can kind of like understand where I'm coming from when I come to making my EDP videos. Because yeah, sure, you could have a certain perspective on me, right? Everyone has different perspectives. It's like you can call me a clout chaser, a goblin. I don't actually care. I make EDP videos just because it gets me views, it gets me subscribers. I'm riding EDP's deck. Like you can have all those opinions. It's whatever. But I'm just talking from like my opinion, like my actual opinion about everything is I make videos because no one else really talks about it. Even back in the day, I used to make videos because no one else talked about it. And it just so happened to get me a lot of views and a lot of subscribers, which is great because I feel like, I want that. I want those kind of people in my community, right? I want people who don't like EDP. I want people who will like the videos I make. I want people who like the videos I expose people with, right? And I feel like I've done a good job exposing certain people. Like if you guys don't remember, I exposed that one dude, Shide Show or whatever the fuck. Not Shide Show. What the fuck was his name? Shadow something. He like reacted to CP on YouTube and like posted it and was sharing it in his community and shit. So it's like I feel like I did a good job exposing that guy when it was only a couple people like Cole Raven and Mudahar and stuff was talking about it, And I mean, like that's why I like when people message me and say, "Hey, there's this person that not many people know about. Do a video about them," and I usually do, or at least I try to, unless shit gets in the way. But I honestly think Goku would try to fight Superman. Goku loves the fighting the strong opponent, but I'm sorry, Dragon Ball Z fans, Goku is nowhere near as strong as Superman. It's not even close. Again, power scaling though. Power scaling. It's hard. Levi EDP was paid to call out Chris Tyson. He's not a hero. Yeah, that's what I said though. Like that's literally what I said. I said I'm pretty sure a YouTuber gave him that information or paid that for EDP to come out with that information. So it's not even like he did the fucking research himself. Would you stop talking about EDP for a Scooby snack? Obvious joke. Depends how good the Scooby snack is. If we're talking about like a real good Scooby snack, we'll talk about it. Hey, Pluvius, you know who you should cover? The 8-passenger situation, including Reed Frank. Yeah, and this like kind of goes back to what I just said, where I was talking about like how, stuff like this has already been talked about a bajillion times. So like, yeah, I'm a slop YouTuber and I'll talk about topics that sometimes get covered a lot. But when it comes like the 8-passenger family, it's already been talked about. It's already been documented, and I'm sure you guys want to watch me talk about it, which is great. But at the same time, there's like so many other YouTubers who have done a way better job documenting everything. You know what I mean? Congrats on 3K. Thank you, Kayla. I appreciate that. That monster of a mom has a big story to cover, and her oldest daughter and son have a lot to say about her cruel parenting methods, and including a lot of monstrous, marmorism stuff, and it's super insane. Yeah, I know. I don't get me wrong. I know about the passenger stuff, right? It's not like I don't know about what you're talking about. I obviously know all about it. I have friends who talk about this shit. So, yeah, I just feel like it's already been talked about a lot, though. And I feel like I'm not really going to make a video and it's not really going to do anything. So I know EDP is bad, but where do you get evidence to say it was paid off for calling out Chris Tyson? Oh, man, this guy doesn't know. This guy doesn't know. This guy doesn't know. Didn't the YouTuber literally say he paid EDP? Like, wasn't that actually like found out in an interview? Like, isn't there like actual evidence that a YouTuber paid off EDP to fucking talk about Chris Tyson? Like, I'm pretty sure like the YouTuber literally admitted to it because someone looked into that shit. Also, some dumbass called King Lion, and he literally said Wanda beats Thor by thinking him out of existence. Thor beats her ass 3 times. She cannot create a spell at that speed of thought. Yeah, exactly. Like, don't get me wrong, Wanda's super fucking powerful, but she's not stronger than Thor, bro. I remember when people were debating if what Miss Marvel was stronger than Thor. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Also, if you ever come across content creator called Kings and Queen Lion, literally do not listen to him. The amount of BS that comes out of that guy's mouth is abysmal. Where they like a comic book YouTuber or some shit. Yeah, but like seriously, almost every comic channel I look into except for Dr. Splash are all BS. I mean, they just say shit to like get attention though. Levi, I can't disclose that to protect certain people, but I promise you that's true. Wasn't there a fucking interview? I'm pretty sure there was a fucking interview where this shit all got talked about. Or am I just like misremembering? Because like I agree with it though. I feel like EDP definitely did not look into that shit. EDP is not the type to look into that shit. It would have to be like a drama YouTuber or someone who like disclosed that information to EDP. Right? Like I feel like that's pretty obvious. I feel like EDP wouldn't actually go out of his way to look into this kind of information. I feel like someone DM'd him and was like, "Hey EDP, look into Chris Tyson, and here's all the research, because there's no way ADP's that fucking diligent with this fucking research. Pluvius, you probably know who this is. I think I do, but I didn't. I thought it was public information. I like fully thought this was public information because I thought there was an interview, but maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I know who you're talking about. But yeah, guys, holy shit, 2.5 hours. Damn. Damn. Can't wait to see you reveal everything, Kayla. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Maybe Kayla's got something cooking. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, Kayla, if you don't know, big anime arc reveal here is Levi, I guess, is a good guy now. Like, if you're wondering why he's being so like somber with the messages, I guess he watched your video and now is fully on our side, I guess. Which, I mean, that's great if it's true. I mean, it's hard to believe anything on the internet nowadays. No way. Yeah, dude, I know. It's fucking, this stream has been insane. So many different like things being revealed. It's crazy. I mean, like Wanda, she's got the power of true Darkhold and the power of the Elder Gods. She's still not a match for Thor, even though she admitted in Uncanny Avenger issue 4 she cannot beat him in combat. Yeah, exactly. Like, don't get me wrong, Wanda is extremely powerful, especially with the Darkhold, and like you see it in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. She fucking like no diffs the fucking Illuminati, which to be fair, the Illuminati was kind of shit. It was kind of like the Timu Illuminati, but like she fucking no contests them, destroys them. She can like fucking, what is it called, like Deadwalk or whatever, using the Darkhold. Like that shit's strong, but she's not gonna beat Thor. You guys saw what Thor did in the end of fucking Ragnarok. He's a beast. No way. She literally needed Havoc's help to get Thor off of her because Thor was going to kill her. Yeah. Oh hey, Kayla, didn't see you there. It's like she just kind of shows up, you know. Do you believe in the Illuminati? I mean, if we're talking about like the actual Illuminati, I don't know if you'd call them Illuminati, but like you can agree that there's some like weird shit going on in Hollywood and like just the elitists in general. I think, you know, it'd be kind of dumb not to think that there's something odd going on over there. But I mean, I don't get too much into that kind of conspiracy shit because I don't know. I value my life, I guess. I don't fucking know, dude. But yeah. I feel like something's like weird going on in Hollywood. Or just like the elitists in general. I think, you know, can't really look at Hollywood and the elitists and not think that there's something odd going on over there. To what extent, I have no idea. It's a little bit below my pay grade, but yeah, basically she absorbed Chthon. He's basically an elder god. Also, Thor was born to an elder god named Geisa, and she is related to Chthon. So technically, Chthon's Thor uncle. Dude, it's so weird. The fucking siblings and shit, or an archy within the government. I don't know, Kayla, man. I don't fucking know. I'm just a Canadian, man. I don't know shit. But Pluvius, do you ever cover Ranting for Vengeance, the racist comic book YouTuber? We did talk about him in a stream. I never did a video on him, even though I recorded one, but I didn't really like how it turned out because I was like having editing issues. But I did a stream talking about him. Hollywood is nasty right now. You can't walk into the street with dirty sidewalks and piss and shit from the homeless. It's sad, horrible. But there's bomb food there. Yeah, dude. Not too horrible is what I meant to say. Typo. Yeah, you wonder where that food comes from, hey? Wonder where that food comes from. Just kidding. Start some like conspiracy theories. I mean, I'm sure Hollywood's nice. I mean, yeah, like Thor is literally a mix of most of mythologies in Marvel. He's literally the answer to Ragnarok and the end of the universe. He's literally the last defense if shit hits the fan. Yeah, exactly. I feel like Thor's the only like main defense you would have against like Galactus or some shit. But anyways, I'm gonna end the stream now because I'm gonna go drink some water because I'm dying over here and I didn't grab water before the stream. And yapping for 2.5 hours kind of makes me thirsty. So yeah, W's to everyone in chat. You know, it was a good stream. I feel like you know, W's all around. But I'm gonna go eat some food, drink some water. And yeah, I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. I might have a stream ready for tomorrow, depending on how tomorrow goes. I'm not going to promise anything, right? But yeah, maybe be on the lookout. I definitely have another video coming out tomorrow. You guys can definitely wait for that. But yeah, W's in chat, W stream. Appreciate you guys for stopping by and listening to me yap for 2.5 hours. It takes a lot of patience. So, but yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, W stream, guys.